Kan dulu pingin ganti PC.
Lah,
Perasaan Om Reno tadi ngomongnya bukan itu. Awal katanya mau ganti istri.
Kocak.
Oh, parah,
Lah,
parah,
lah.
parah,
Lah.
parah.
Parah.
Mulai offset ya guys ya.
Emang mau ganti Om?
Gua belum punya istri, kocak. Hei.
Bang Sul di sini bener juga ada 2 Om. Nggak jadi.
Nah selama ini sama siapa emangnya?
Ya. Ya.
sama Dien gak jadi, kita Chan gak
Loh,
jadi.
Ya, sebut nama nggak tuh? Hormat dulu bang, hormat bang, hormat dulu bang, hormat bang.
Tolong diban,
Ini
Bang.
laptopnya 59 giga, udah mau 60 giga anjir.
Apanya?
DB-nya
Gede banget.
1 DB itu. Totalnya itu 73.
Om Melon.
Hmm.
Layar cewek lu kabur gak diubah-ubah om-om mulu, Cok.
Kocak. Kagak, kocak.
Ini
Kocak.
pelakunya Reno.
Reno Z.
3 menit. Aduh, gimana uploadnya ini anjir.
3 menit backup kan.
Nge-sip doang tadi 15 menit ini.
Anjir, lama
Filenya
banget.
kegedean anjir. Tahu kan kenapa filenya gede?
Ya itu
Banyak
banyak
tuyul.
Banyak tuyul.
Pen.
Ngapain?
Ada salahin CM.
Rasi
Ada
juga.
salahin CM.
Rasi juga.
Ngapain?
Rasi.
Dipanggil aja.
Oh iya, Cok.
Bukan
Om Melon nggak tahu kelakuan adminnya.
Apa kocak?
Yang voice note kemarin loh.
Wah,
Wah.
Tuh main dana kocak tuh.
Dan kocit, Cuk. Dahap, guys.
Terus kan ya nggak punya nitro.
Ya, bisa kali di server bus, Om.
Aku nitro aja nggak mana itu. Barusan makan.
Set. DB sampai 60 giga, Cok.
Enak kan?
Dapat. Apain, Cuk, di chat random, Cuk?
Tapi itu misalkan ganti ini nih, bikin apa namanya? Bikin VPS baru kan, bikin instance. Itu biasanya pas di server yang lognya dihapusin nggak sih?
Enggak,
Yang bikin gede kan biasanya log juga.
nggak dihapus.
Oh,
Nggak bisa segampang itu, baru kemarin soalnya perpanjang anjir. Itu
Iya.
masalahnya.
P,
Dan kocit is real, kah?
P.
Dapat dari mana ini file 70 anjir? Bagi cheat.
tidak ada yang mau main cheat.
Ada yang mau main, Cit? Ada yang mau main, Cit?
Apa bang?
Om Melon tuh.
Belum online bang.
Aku kemarin habis bikin apa namanya droplet baru sih. 32 giga.
70. Kalau filter dia ngurangin saldonya tergantung berapa lama pakainya.
Tapi ini bikin nih 32 giga.
Mana Guardian Nest? Ini lo Guardian Nest.
Saya screen kit.
Kocak.
Saya screen.
Dalam sana rupi.
Oh dia nge-backupnya lama banyak kan.
Cheat lah.
Gak ada ECJ ya di sini anjing.
Di cafe lu banyak top root nggak, Cit?
Apa? Astagfirullah.
Banyak top root nggak?
Genoro.
Anjay top root. Top root jahat.
Ada ininya ya, baristanya ya top root jahat ya? dengan
Yoi, Tobrut jahat.
dengan tato mini di dadanya.
Anjay, seneng gua tuh. Seneng gua tuh.
Kita Abyssal Ancient Dragon Jet lah. Sebentar. Ah. Yo, poh.
Ada yang kirim foto GTA anjing.
Liquid baru saudara ya.
Berapa itu?
Siap. Tanam-tanam ubi, ngapa pada tumbuh jagung?
Bukan gitu, Cit. Tanam-tanam ubi. Tak perlu dibaca. Bacot kau babi.
Har.
Ah,
Lihat nih. Apakah kamu sabar. Tidak. Yang apa ya? Apakah tidak dengan ini? Har.
raindrop.
Har. Raindrop.
Login bang, ayo bang, login bang.
Login bang.
Login bang.
Login bang. Dan gocit ya bang, Israel.
Ayo bang, berapa Cit? Berapa Cit? Mau gue tempain sampai plus 15 tuh, yaudah.
Mau berapa?
COD.
COD. Apa nih? Memo 1.
Ayo bang. Ya,
Bang,
right kita,
bedain, bang.
Ah, bedain bang. Bedain.
Apa nih? RAM mau penuh anjir. Oh, 11 GB aman deh. Masih
Head off, anjay. Killmon.
buff dulu. Wah, nggak ada buff Ramadan, Cok. Langsung mati. Buff Ramadan.
Tapi kok dekat banget Cit ininya.
Iya, emang. Begini emang kamera.
Cuk.
Iya.
Bang, tolong.
Kos lah.
Kayak 3D gitu ya.
Wih.
Kayak jadi 3D ya?
Kayaknya yang DDoS ada di server deh. Yakin banget aku. Soalnya DDoS-nya di stop ini.
Tapi masalahnya banyak bang. Masalahnya sampai semua server itu.
Bang, sini bang. Login.
Tutup itu DDoS-nya mati.
Ya pasti ada nggak sih?
Nggak, siapa tahu ada game Loren di sana. Loren. Nggak ada Loren kan?
Bang, talisman. Lah, nipu.
Cit, lu
Bawa.
ngaku aja, Cit. Lu yang DDoS kan, Cit.
Gocit itu, Gocit pengen bikin server itu.
DDoS kan sih. Mau saingan ini.
Itu server
Dari
gocit.
soalnya itu om. Gocit.
Dia mau buka private server itu, Om.
Lah, kok
Mau aku coba hidupin lagi sih habis selesai backup.
Langsung killmon aja dapet, Cit.
oh iya.
Nah,
Mati dong.
Nah, anjay GM. Anjay.
tapi di ETH tidak begitu gamenya.
Ya, meleduk dia, Cuk.
Ya,
Ya, meleduk dia, Cuk.
kira punya gua doang.
Ya, meleduk dia, Cuk.
Ya,
Ya, meleduk.
Ya.
Ya, meleduk dia, Cuk.
Siapa yang meleduk, Cuk?
Lu live streaming lu patah-patah.
Iya kah?
Iya,
Aman
kan?
kok.
Ya aman orang di laptop lu kocak.
Killmon aja lah.
Mau capek-capek.
Ini gua nggak lihat nicknya kayak ini, Har.
Balap.
Anjay, pos.
Aduh.
Mampus lu kena serudukan PDIP Perjuangan.
Mana nih bolanya nih? Satu doang.
Malam minggu gak tahu ngapain. Malam minggu loh aja. Hah? Emang ini warnetnya siapa anjir udah TH?
Set.
Nggak tahu tuh si Mas Riz.
Anjay. Anjir di warnet kah dia?
Iya di warnet ya.
Bawa
Paling pakai flash disk nyolok.
Bawa
Kayak
flashdisk nyolok ya.
kayak Himitot.
Anjir, bagus cuk, warnetnya cuk. Kayak cozy gitu.
Ini kalau
Apanya,
waktu dulu
warnet?
ya, ada yang ngepost kayak gini, ku suruh ngecek apa, nanyain operatornya udah pasti. Suruh installin gitu.
Scale anjir. Kena ya asik.
Warnet kayak gitu kayak headsetnya udah nggak bawa ini, Cok, nggak bawa kelabang.
Nggak bawa kelabang.
Nah, kita cari item apa ini? Beetle.
Summon naga di kota.
Sama naga.
3, 40 giga nih. Oh, untung speednya nggak kena. Udah di stop ini di lewasnya pasti sih. Kayaknya
Bang,
aku
nggak ada
40 giga
event
cuma
apa beres ya?
20
Oh udah di stop ya.
Summon naga.
Storageku ini 40 tambah 70 kan 110 ya.
Sebentar,
Yang
mana
yang 70 apa? DB.
Oh enggak, deng di ship, untung di ship jadi 7 giga.
Anjir bisa gitu, Cok.
Iya dari 70 enggak sih? 63 ya.
Yang satu itu 62 lah.
Dari 63 jadi 7 giga. Untung cukup anjir.
Ini Mas Melon bagus nih wing nih, yang ini nih.
Bentar,
Halo,
bentar.
ya.
Aku nggak
Bagus
nonton.
tuh.
Bentar. Dah.
Lah.
Bentar, belum aku tonton.
Everything. Sabar ya. Sabar. Ku cari dulu kodenya. Mana nih kodenya?
Lah, game
Lowin.
magang kok.
Dia magang cuk, dia magang.
Game
Cok.
magang.
Yang ini nih, yang ini nih.
Ini
Oh, udah ada cuy
bayarnya
ternyata goblok.
Kal bukan sih?
Iya
Ya?
kalah.
Oh.
Kalah.
Masih nama ya, pantas perasaan masih ada
Baca lama ya?
gitu loh. Nah, kelihatan. Masih nama.
Nah, ini dia Om penyebabnya Om, baru datang Om. Nah ini.
Jadi ini yang bikin server penuh.
Iya.
Ini udah pernah di request sama Ansen. Kalau nggak salah udah sampai keluarin.
Iya,
Kan.
yang ini nih.
Keluarin.
Yang ini.
Wah, anjing.
Dia
bangsat mati.
Jadi item sampahan gitu. Jadi rate-nya udah pasti gampang dapetnya.
Apaan?
Itu sayapnya yang dipakai Gocit yang kau minta dulu itu loh, yang nyarinya lama itu.
Mau.
Mau.
Bagus, Cuk. Diam, kamu ngerusak server, Bang Sul. Om, aja Om.
Oh ini ada apa itu?
Halloween.
Pen apa?
Gue yang kena cok. Gue cuma 4 akun itu tuh Harasi 12 tuh.
Ketahuan kan.
Wah.
Ceplosan tuh.
Ceplosan tuh.
Kau 10 akun bilangnya.
Lihat, main salah-salahan. 2 CM dan
Mending mending undang satu lagi, Cok.
Mana di sebelah lagi itu lagi di ini, lagi di saya dia.
Tem kocak mana?
Lagi di saya dia ngabisin FTG katanya.
Bentar.
Ada
File
bug nggak itu kodenya cheat?
apa?
Ada bugnya nggak?
Apanya?
DN-nya udah dicobain semua kodenya. Anunya apa fiturnya? Ada bugnya?
Belum semua.
Ini apa?
Oh gitu, Cok. Mas Apel udah nggak passion main DN, main Luna dia tuh sekarang.
Iya, Cok.
Mana mau main anjir?
Tuh.
Oh, gitu. Udah ngerusak DN terus cabut ke game lain. Oh, gitu. Ya.
Ya.
Gitu ya, abis ngerusak DN sendiri nih terus cabut ke game lain. Oh. Tuh, oke, ngerti cara mainnya. Paham.
Ya,
Oke, bang.
susah, Cok. CM-nya ugal-ugalan anjing.
File code. Sober.
Aduh, uploadnya pun lama.
Oh, ini nih. Ah. Error.
Kemarin ada yang minta event 4 kan ya?
Iya.
Yang
Itu
ku
emang
naikin
udah
itu
naikin rate-nya.
enggak, yang ku naikin EOD sama ACC gitu, Mak. Gimana? ACC Hero.
Ah, CC boleh tuh, CC
Ah,
boleh.
boleh.
EOD
tuh.
apa?
Sama Run. Mas Mel, Run.
Plus
Hah?
10.
Run.
Plus 15.
Run.
Kalau
Jangan,
COD ya bisa
jangan,
ya?
Run.
COD ya. Enggak bakal ku naikin ya.
COD.
Emang COD mau dinaikin?
Enggak kalau COD enggak bisa. Yang lain
Run,
misalnya
Mas.
kayak apa itu tadi Hero ACC sama
ACC
EOD
sama Run.
Mending
bisa.
run.
Run bisa.
Run enggak
Mending
sih?
run, mending run.
Ah, jangan. Biar
Iya.
aku
Mending
kasih
run.
sendiri. Ya, no.
Berhenti.
Mending
Iya.
run.
Enggak,
Oh.
bisa enggak.
Bakar gua lebih banyak.
30% gitu lah. Atau 25.
Iya,
Run
itu bakal
soalnya
gol
run
juga,
itu
Mas.
pengaruh. Iya,
Aku
pengaruh
bakar,
dan gede juga dia.
aku bakar gold di situ 20M loh.
Tuh.
Lah bang, parah hitung-hitungan, parah.
Parah.
Ah, gua COD 10M lebih aja biasa aja.
wow.
Ada yang enggak anjir masalahnya.
Oh.
Har, login har.
Yuk.
Kalian tidak
Apakah
bisa
sudah
login. Kalian tidak bisa login.
Kalian tidak bisa login.
Nah, ini dead gocetnya ada tuh. GM malah dia.
GM gitu.
Nah.
Aku
Gold Crow.
sebenarnya pengen buka cap 40, bukan 40, 20 anjir.
Anjir 20.
Iya,
Gokil anjir.
24 lah.
24.
Masalahnya itu kayak fosil gitu loh. Kayaknya nggak ada yang punya deh filenya.
Tanya Arden.
Iya, udah pasti dia yang kutanya duluan dong.
Ada dia.
Masa nanya lu?
Yang paling kecil, enggak, yang paling kecil itu aku dapat infonya yang paling kecil itu cuman cap 40 paling kecil.
Paling kecil emang kebanyakan di Cina juga 40 ada.
Soalnya gini loh.
Awalnya.
Cap 24 itu kan udah tahun-tahun lama ya. Windows 10 itu kemungkinan besar nggak support kan. Harus dimodif ulang.
Oh iya.
Negep.
Makanya
Kemarin kan Arden sempat ini megang di rate 440.
ya itu kan nggak mau lah aku pakai itu. Dia kan nggak dapat izin, belum dapat izin.
Oh.
Keren loh,
Kayak
HC nih.
kasih respect gitu loh ke developer.
Kacang PDN.
Sekali dipakai kayak misal file orang.
Aku mau laporan dulu.
Kayaknya dari tadi Veno.
Tahu dari tadi kejadian laporan.
Langsung.
Laporan
Hey.
mana lagi Mas Reno?
Cok, kerjaan, Cok.
Lama banget ini. Anjir 100 MB ternyata update-nya.
Iya, bahasa apa itu, Bang?
Saudara iya.
Bahasa Makassar, Cid. Bikin, Cid.
Apa?
Bahasa Makassar bikin.
Bahasa Makassar, Cok.
Bahasa Makassar. Dan Makassar.
Dulu itu TH itu ada beberapa yang translatannya itu pakai bahasa Jawa loh.
TH. Goks anjing.
Loh, karena jalan kenal no.
TH ada, Cok, yang pakai bahasa Jawa, Cok.
Pokoknya yang paling kelihatan itu yang MP-nya Vandar awal-awal.
Iya, MK Vander.
Kok kenapa lagi internet gua? Kenapa ini?
Anjay.
Alot nih, Alot nih, Cok. Alot nih.
Anjay. Mereka kamanis.
Tolong. Nih,
Demon.
ngapa lagi darahnya tuh?
Bangke.
Ada healer, Cok.
Ada healer, ada healer.
Anjing. Cing. Tolong. Healer nih.
Iya.
Mat, heal mat.
Hilmat.
Ini kan mending 70. Oh, ada batas damage ya dulu cap sih.
Oi,
Lihat dia Jis.
udah gua chat. Apa tuh?
Itu kenapa?
Chat ini.
Woi.
Udah lama lu gebukin Killmon aja udah. Capek sendiri.
Kenapa dit? Ecis.
Lagi gue tanya ini apa? Kayaknya lagi belum di update. Tapi tadi nyuruh ini login kocak.
Ya lu bisa login nggak?
Gue lagi update.
Kocak update lama banget.
Lah, nggak bisa dibuka boxnya.
15 menit, Cok. Nggak tahu deh ini kenapa.
Bug berarti itu.
Apa itu?
Box ini rewardnya beda nih.
Oh, di tes ya.
Oh, di Killmon tadi. Kayaknya nggak bisa kalau di Killmon.
Oh tadi Gilmon.
Nggak bisa sampai ini lu cheat sampai ininya mecha bawahnya, mecha terakhir.
Coba
Iya.
ulang, Cit. Ulang.
Bikin kurangin darahnya aja jadi 1%. Lu biar lu satu.
Apa tuh komennya tuh?
Beda dong. Beda dong. Kocak.
Apa itu komennya aja?
Sebentar.
Dia magang, Cuk.
Magang tuh.
Bagus lah top itu gitu. Golnya gitu loh, enak dilihat.
Iya, goldnya 1-2 dropnya.
Apa ini, Cuk? The heck?
Jualnya masih per 1000 bukan per juta.
Apaan cup 24?
Iya.
24 mah pasti 1 gol anjir jualnya.
Masih silver paling.
Masih silver ya. 1 gol jualnya mah kalau ini 24 mah.
Hero title, weapon.
Coba buka desktop. Cit. Ada kostum bagus nggak, Cit?
F11.
Wah, ngelek meledak.
Udah muncul?
Udah.
Bagus itu.
Itu mah
Ini
muncul juga itu di rotasinya.
ID kali ini. Yang summer nih bagus nih yang ini nih.
Ya. Nggak, misalnya kostum-kostum yang ancien banget gitu loh. Yang jadul banget gitu.
Tapi itu lagi minusnya nggak ada job lain.
Iya sih.
Oh, iya. Nah ini nih belum ada kayaknya nih.
Bagus itu.
Itu belum ada sih.
Iya. Ini juga nih belum ada nih.
Ini bagus nih kayak pak bola aja.
Itu cap 60 kan kuasa?
60 ini, iya cap 60 ini.
60 yang waktu
Ini-
itu Halloween.
Ini Halloween kan kal.
Iya, Halloween 60.
Biar hafal anjir.
Sepuh itu. Itu baru sepuh.
Oh nggak ada kali. Oh coba kita ini.
Coba klerik.
Cleric harusnya banyak.
Ya,
Ini kan
banyak.
medical nih.
Anjir, keren tuh. Anjay.
Enggak, cheat ini yang custom kostum sama yang sub weaponnya ini. Pelampung. Ada kan itu?
Iya, pelampung.
Mana?
Wah ini putihnya keren nih. Yang putihnya keren nih, ya musisian nih.
Ada yang pelampung tuh sama dulu banget, Cok.
Ada kali itu di ETH, ada. Wah, apa ini, Cuk?
Ada sih harusnya kan udah capnya udah baru banget.
Ah, ini juga nih, Might Night. Buset.
Oh, bagus, Cuk.
Anja.
Kostum yang dulu biasa beli di keteng, kalau enggak 7 hari doang, Cok.
7 hari.
Ada tuh, Cuk, yang Halloween pertama kalau lu ingat gak?
Yang Halloween pertama tuh yang mana sih?
Yang gambar salib pedangnya warrior tuh.
Oh iya, bagus tuh.
Bagus itu.
Sama kalau yang Natal pertama kan yang pedangnya lollipop kan dia.
Ya, udah ada juga itu sekarang. Ini kleriknya yang tadi nih yang kayak sepak bola.
Iya, keren itu.
Bagus sih, simpel gitu. Simpel gitu.
Anjay, Superman tuh.
Waduh, sakit banget.
Wah, galak.
Ini
Bentar, One Piece-nya ada juga.
cap 60 itu tuh.
Wedding anjir mahal banget weddingnya di sini.
Coba cheat
Siapa nih?
WR-nya ada nggak ya itu?
Yang mana?
Yang pedang salib itu.
Tar Warrior.
Kayaknya belum dibuka semua itu kostumnya.
Iya belum dibuka ini semua ini.
Ya, no. Masih kian.
Ini ada nih.
Yang nebel.
BN ini.
ABN.
Nah ini juga keren nih. Yang ini nih.
Iya. Sama yang dulu satu lagi ada cheat yang pedangnya kata itu tahu nggak lu?
Merin V1. Ini WR-nya nih.
Bagus
Yang
ya?
sepak bola.
Halloween-nya
Mana
tadi
ya kalau itu? Nggak ada. Oh belum dibuka ini semua ini.
belum kebuka.
Dibuka aja sih. Bentar. Palingan besok. Ini juga benar.
Warrior. Coba cek di sini. Oh iya ini epic. Ini Argenta nih.
Agenta.
Anjir, bagus, Cuk.
Ada yang Velskutnya juga tuh.
Velskutnya itemnya bagus, Cok.
Anjir.
Nggak tahu itu kostum warrior yang tadi dipakai sama yang
Yang ini?
yang biru.
Oh yang biru. Ini.
Soalnya aku sering berdiri sebelahnya dia anjir. Biasanya rame soalnya.
Oh sobar semua di sini. Ntar. Harusnya ada. Oh gini nggak ada kelas sih. Red Bishop. Nah, kayaknya ada di bagian sini di.
Cebolnya belum bagus-bagus banget kostumnya. Zaman dulu tuh dikit yang bagusnya.
Tartian Burning. Oh, yang kuningnya nih.
Assassin bagus-bagus ya? Dulu.
Iya. Ntar kayaknya ngebug deh, nggak bisa dibeli nih. Nah kan?
Cash lu kurang, Ted.
Iya, Cuk. Saya kurang, Cuk.
Game gak punya cash, Cuk. Inputar.
Masa iya?
Wah, kalinya apa nih, Cuk? Anjur. Wow.
Wow.
Ah, Tobrut baik, Cok, nggak ada tatonya.
Ah,
Wah, itu tobrut kecil, Cuk.
WR-nya, Cuk. Oh iya ya. Kostum summer belum banyak, Cuk. Ya, dia TH yang nggak ada ya. Yang summer yang ini nih. Walau weh. Wow.
Nah, kali yang ini nih sebenarnya bagus.
Wow.
Ikut pakai bahasa Sunda.
Apa nih?
Apa yang bahasa Sunda? Bahasa Sunda bahasa Mes.
Lu live mong apa? Live mong?
Live
Apaan?
lagi main Brodot.
Anjir, Brodot.
Nah, Waiters nih bagus juga nih.
Ya pas save kan.
Lu
Fighters
udah jadi
nih.
laporan-laporan Bang Sul.
Lah WR-nya jelek, Cuk.
Enggak, WR-nya ada pedangnya, Cit.
Har.
Yang save itu dia.
Har.
Udahlah, udah.
Udah close, Cok, saya rasa, Cok.
Udah close servernya, Cuk.
Terus
Velskut,
buka
Cok.
lagi kedua.
Har. Ya har. Oh, udah habis. Kok masih ada, anjir? Lah. Cuma apa nih, Cuk?
Jadul itu.
Keren, Cuk ini.
Yang masih ini
24 itu 20.
Piala Dunia, Cok, kalau nggak salah.
Ini ada kali masa 24.
Yang awal-awal Piala apa Pildun.
Nih, ada bocil juga. Anjir, wire-nya tutup mata nih.
Gua mau makan, Cuk.
Apa? Ini waiters ini. Oiters.
Lucknya bagus cok, gas.
Ini
Nah kan ini yang gue maksud, bagus cok pedangnya.
luxurious ya. Splendid chef. Har. Buset kalinya.
Kali sih sampai sekarang kostumnya nggak ada yang gagal cok.
Kabelnya jelek ya?
Nah, iya.
Cable cap dulu belum ada yang begitu bagus mas Reno.
Har.
Anjay, gede banget.
One hit.
Lu pasti kalau ada
ini
City bang. Oh ya, VCT udah mulai. Bentar. Habis ini kita nanti VCT.
Ini main P1 kan?
Yo, V1 cok. Keren ini
Tadi
WR-nya.
gua mati lagi gua.
Klarik mana klarik?
Wah sakit banget. Tuh.
Cebol.
Cebolnya bagus yang ini nih.
Ya. Bagus.
Torque-nya juga nih. Mana Warrior? Nah,
Itu.
Warrior nih
Nah,
bagus nih. Anjay.
VCT. Lupa udah mulai.
Parek lawan apa?
Lawan Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Ini kenapa bahasa Indonesia sih? Nggak mau ke bahasa Indonesia. Champion Store.
Oh, ini enggak ada.
Itu
enggak ada. Oh, ada.
Ada ya guys ya.
kostum ini cok, kostum dari book level.
Iya.
Kok display capture sih? Salah. Bukan display capture.
Ini kan Kal menyelam nih.
Bukan, ada satu lagi.
Capture.
Yang ikan.
Yang senjatanya
Oke,
ini.
kita nonton.
Sampingnya pelampung itu loh. Ban-banan gitu.
400 Sentinel, Cok.
Mas Reno.
Anjing. Gok.
Cakep. Kayak
Itu New Year kostum ya?
Iya.
2014
2014
lama banget. John QT and Zekken nearby now. Forsaken, dicey way to play.
Nice.
Caught off guard, Tens goes down.
Nah, ini Kal.
ini cheat. Nah, sampingnya.
They're gonna note it, they're gonna see it.
Bajunya juga bagus banget.
Anjing second gila.
Away to Vi.
Nah, ini nih.
It's moment to shine.
Tinggal lihat.
Cheat,
Can he hold this?
Nah,
ini.
First he
Yang
can,
ini om.
second
Lanjut.
absolute Vi.
Davai, let's go Davai.
Yet to get on
Nggak
the
ada-
board,
kok nggak ada kamera
3
gue ya sih?
kills on the round to find the Red Bull clutch, Lauren.
Kok nggak ada kamera
Beautiful stuff
gua
from Divine. One of the biggest criticisms being, you know, the value that Paperex have been unable to find on the back of his utility here in the post plant. Everything that he needs to convert this round. And Odin on top.
Oke, Davai asli, Davai Cok, mantap Davai.
It
Pasang sini
feels
kan?
like it's going to be such a volatile matchup between
Di sini
these
kali
two.
buat di sini.
High tempo. But again,
Gimana sih
looking
cara
at
mirror
Paperex
deh?
here, still showing a little bit of caution.
Gimana cara
That
ngambil
base
turnya?
change that came in after the timeout, once the buy came in, has awarded them 2 good rounds here. The question then becomes, does Sen have an answer? What do they have back to this? And again, the adjustment in place here, Mike, we're seeing Tens back towards that seaside.
Oh, gini
Paperex
aja,
trying to set
manual.
Paranoia in motion off this spike cam.
Nah.
And actually, when Zeken's checked it,
Hey.
this is the one to find the first,
Hey.
second to follow up.
Apa itu?
Does he get away?
Wis,
Oh,
main
what a shot.
trick.
Catching
Ridiculous
Zekken in the
headshot.
heels, yeah. Midway
Goks.
as he was trying to get out of danger. And this time it's the 2 for Sentinels. Does Divide catch?
Ih, nggak kelihatan.
I don't think he
Oh,
caught
no.
it. My word,
Oh, no.
he's been played in here.
The second time, he's in a really awkward spot.
Smoke behind him. He's not noted any player. He's going to hear the door turn. But the question mark of
Ooh.
Freak again. That late round positioning. Oh my
I'm-
God, Zelsis slides in and finds Mind Freak. You got a 1v2 in you here?
Not available.
Yeah.
Tough in the 1v2 to really guarantee value off that. Something posted up with the operator. You can see on the X-ray here, Divide looking a little curious towards Spawn as well. Still got a flash to work with in the hands of Divide.
There it goes. Didn't catch towards CT, so eliminating the options, and maybe Zelsis.
He's thinking now
Wants
he's
to play
doing
with that.
yeah, he wants to
Sudah
play
ada
off
sih
that.
saudaranya.
But it's not like Divide has turned his eyes away from this. and the potential of a taste of the own medicine waiting around this corner. Zelsis, you can hear the spam. He wants it back. He's not going to get it. Divide.
Ditungguin loh, gila.
And Paper X, they're clawing back into this after what was a near-on flawless start from Sentinels. Crowd wants it.
Yeah. Starting to get
Ini gokil sih sini nih.
run of 3 rounds.
Nih. Dah.
A really bizarre exchange.
Tapi pendek banget itu tadi satchelnya.
On the back of this.
Satchelnya pendek banget tadi itu.
As well.
In fact, he stuck around there after that smoke, the dog, the clear, everything. They still considered it. Very
heads up. Of course we jinxed.
It's going to be a quiet cast. Anyway, back into this one. It looks like maybe a brawl begins now. Tens, remember that classic in hand, what he was able to do from here. That first glance back at him on the international stage certainly enamored a lot of us. But for now, no test. Paper X show a little presence, but then peel away.
Something still desperate for this opener.
No, anjing.
Not going to give anything. Something wide swings onto the angle. Zekken to punish. Opener found here. Just result in Tens posting up a little deeper here. Zekken already hitting preemptive rotation.
What? Monyetto.
Belum masuk dia. Masuk kapan lagi? Masuk kapan anjir?
What a start from him into this one. And a catch for Forsaken on the other side of the map. A whole new team born here for Paper X. They needed a comeback. They needed a resurgence after the start, and they got it.
Gue gak tahu itu kapan masuknya malah.
Spades here. Locking down the site.
Ya, ketahuan dong.
That's a problem for Mindfree. Got to be cautious now. Just about slips away from Sassy. Crest the corner. Trying to get involved. Trying to get a little dangerous, but only going to catch one.
Nice.
In a world of trouble. Monyet that time. Puts his name up in light to put Paper X at a tied scoreline. 4 apiece.
Dimasukin loh paper pitnya loh, gila.
To see Paper X capitalize so quickly, something falls. You think it's almost a disaster here to lose.
Wah, kacau dia.
In this sort of scenario, operator as well. Alex was talking about this. That Paper X's struggle has been capitalizing on these times they can find, really having the confidence to go all in on these sort of plays. Perfect example here. Just at the right time as well.
Mukanya biasa aja kagak ada senang-senangnya Alex.
Economy of Sentinels now forcing them into a timeout. Time for the coach to check back in, see what's going on. What did they adjust? What did they do after that timeout? Total tempo shift, great approach. You saw those small adjustments not quite landing with switching up, where Zelsis may be, where Tens is. Paper X looking lively now.
Benefit a couple of ultimates coming online here.
Ini orang nonton mulu nih, kemarin dia juga nonton nih kemarin.
Good turnout today as well.
Absolutely. Very lively in the crowd. Always good to see the split between the two teams as well. A lot of Sen fans, a lot of PRX fans.
It felt Paper X favoured.
It did.
It did.
Maybe the cameraman's finding them for now. We'll see if it turns around. But genuinely, Paper X winning the hearts and minds of everyone, I think, over the last couple of years. Hard to not enjoy watching them, their story.
I mean, that's it. It's the age old, right? I still think they're the most entertaining team to watch, but also at the same time, they can be the most frustrating to watch.
Oh, I'm certain.
They can be the most heartbreaking to watch.
Yeah.
Anjing 4-4 dong.
Well,
4.
Truly that any given Sunday team. Like I said, though, operator back in hands for something. Bladestorm available, Seekers, the TP for Mindfree. Plenty of tools at their disposal.
Cover going.
Oh, nge-save mereka.
And again, we're looking for those beginnings. Something drifting quite deep towards this, actually.
Wah, gila samping anjing.
And remind yourself, note. This operator could be a prized position.
Wah, anjing jaga angle-nya gila banget.
Careful to not give that over. Sheriffs, ghosts, bits and pieces, a bucky or two. Oh, to be careful now.
Anjing, lotet langsung, Cok.
He's drawn the entirety of Sen. Now, this round not the one to be calling the adjustment,
Anjing,
really.
di-anchor sama something, Cok.
To be too worried about is when the buy comes back in. That's when you want to look for the adjustment from Sentinels. But for now, it's looking like a very likely round for Paper X.
Something yang nahan, anjir.
So, I mean, Sassy would have been the only one to really contest this. Still over towards B site here. Slowly, the rotation coming through. From Sen. I mean, Zekken's one off the showstopper. A chance to really swing this back in their favour, but It's going to take an awful lot in a 4v5. A couple of overcommitments from Paper X. We haven't seen that so far. Something they want to shut down Sassy finally.
His work on the operator has been divine.
hold up.
Zekken, though, flies through the air, but how do you get rid of that back line?
Oh,
Well, you're doing a little bit of damage, but not quite enough to knock him over. Still standing, still breathing. Paper X unaffected, and Forsaken gonna find John QT.
Seru. Tiap ada main tuh seru cuy, entah kenapa.
A full house of ultimates. And relying solely on these gunfights, and I'll be honest, getting really into the groove now of the map. Firmly in control. Even on this anti-eco here. Something in a position to create some sort of threat. And a massive gap on the other side of the map. Chief Sentinels really have a response to try and shut down this operator pressure.
Kenapa nggak full buy mereka ya?
Previously mentioned, showstopper in hand now for Zekken.
Sentinel nggak full buy nih, W Gaming asli.
Sassy and Zelsa still have their ultimates to play with.
W Gamingnya tapi W Gaming mikir anjir, nggak yang asal gitu loh.
Looking for a response here from Sentinels.
And the adjustment looking towards A.
Yeah, and as previously noted early on, it was John QT here really layering Zelsa's utility very well. I mean, no secrets about this. The spam coming through from Paper X. Alarm bot dealt with. Already see this rotation coming through.
Oh, this could be a nice ult though coming in. That should catch a fair few.
Dapat 5 cuy itu.
They try and springboard off this. No, they flex a little towards that B side. Sassy's got to be careful. Mon yet just working in the dark. Couldn't see a thing. Gets caught by Zekken. The site, I don't want to call it
Belum
safe.
ngeplan.
Can play back to it.
The fuck?
Already, lockdown going to come in. This puts PRX under the gun a little now. Going to have to pause. You can already see Sen looking towards where that next flex point for Paper X would be, and it is through that B site. Sassy confirms it. He knows he's close as well. Great work from Paper X. Dismantling. Oh my god.
Threw his hat at him.
Didn't quite do the damage he wanted, but Mind Freak's still hot on the heels.
Asli itu timing parah itu.
Slippery, and they've gone back towards A. They've got that spike down. Paper X are taking fights in their spawn. Something gonna slow the roll a little, ease off a touch. The Sassy now has to re-clear if he even wants a chance at this.
Mereka tetap plating di A. The fuck?
Something in Divide resetting now, plenty of utility available. Both Something and Divide actually, yeah. Trailblazer going to come out very late. Something swings onto the angle.
Di bed aja.
This is the sort of
iya,
round that
pada
has
nge-bait
been
semua.
lacking.
Itu di lockdownnya habis langsung pada masuk aja
There's 5
makanya.
or 6 different things going on.
Apple masuk
Just
si
placing question marks
itu masuk,
everywhere
Dapai
for
masuk.
Sentinels. No tangibles for them to really.
Itu Dapainya masih stay tuh.
A beautiful shutdown from Mind Freak as well.
Dapainya doang aja sama Something yang bantu di cover.
Yeah.
Mechanically, I mean, that sounds silly to almost say it, but they look deadly. And to be doing this to the likes of Zekken, who's been having an excellent tournament, in my mind, having a really good performance. I mean, John QT as well, outstanding to the every single one of them. They are very solid. But a pace change potentially. Let's see what Monyet does with this. Has an opportunity to play this out, drawing a lot of eyes just towards him. Support is there, but the spike's not committed.
Biasa, aja. Malding Alex.
Spot out here, Forsaken nearly catching the spam through onto Zekken here. But have been rewarded time and time again for these sort of punishments. Finding a peak, the push and pull across the map, creating opportunities for them. Coming out, looking to posture a little outside C. I mean, it's drawing Sentinels perfectly. I mean, look at the X-ray here for Forsaken. It's everybody but tens. This is the sort of thing that happened in the previous. Sentinels just didn't know where to stack. Completely misreading the situation.
Asli dimain-mainin aja fatnya.
Not even misreading, laying it on pretty thick with the information they are given.
And Tens is noted. The only defender of the site gets found. He falls away. And of course, Paper X don't know the level of success they've had. If anything, that could cost them. They're peeling away. Look at the positioning. Look at the
It definitely will. Yeah, with Zelsa drifting up this deep, it definitely is to their detriment now.
They had that A site on the platter and they didn't even know it. But
Monyet dalam banget, Monyet dalam banget anjing.
Spotted him yet. The
Still
utility
Monyet
didn't
dalam
feel
banget.
him. That time it does, and now the position is given up. Well, should be given up. This man is stubborn in approach, and you can see why. Just punishing Sassy. And Sen looking flat on this retake so far. They need something to set them in motion, and that's it. That's
Oh.
what the Doctor ordered. Sentinels taking back some of this site here.
catch.
What the?
Taper 10s. Too quick on the trigger, and Sentinels starting to deliver.
Iya, Zelis mantan ini. Mantan pemain C9. Zelis.
That site was ready for the taking. And Paper X didn't even know it.
Kan IGL Sentinel sekarang Zelis.
I guess they're identifying either Zelsis or
Kecil,
John
tuh pro anjing.
but time and time again we've seen them buddied up. It's them really stacking utility together. So the fact that they identify Tensors here with Mind Freak's TP,
Mind Freak
they're
nih,
almost
Mind Freak
victims of their own
nge-freak,
success, forcing everybody over towards C on the side of Sen, trying to catch a timing onto B. And like I said, Zelsis really going to be the threat in the backlines there, because he can confirm they haven't rotated.
Ini BO5. What?
And it's just, it feels like a different game every single round. You don't know quite what you're going to get here, but early intent going to be noted from something. Slipping a little further ahead, but a second to check on him. Catching him, just slipping through towards door. Good trade though, Monyet gonna punish 10s. Does Second get to keep his life? He does this time. Still 2 on the site. And a 1-for-1 trade at the very start.
Sen switching things up and really digging their heels in now outside rubble. Contesting this space now, slowing Paper X's early round.
Pas saya kenal
Here though,
final
Second
lower, iya
actually
final lower.
repositioned in towards 3, not been there
Kirain
previously.
BO3 final lower.
A possibility actually of comboing up here with Sassy. John QT
Oh.
found 1 second to find Mind Freak as well. Sentinels looking to tie things up for the half here, Lauren.
Yeah, looking rather
Second
likely.
and
Devi, Monyet, at least they're going to get a heal, right? So it's him back towards fighting form. Still got the pain shell. Still got some bits and pieces to work with. Can he get played in? Sentinels thinking better of sticking around the site. Why let him hit that play? Why give him a chance?
What?
Respecting
Anjing,
Paper X.
Hanya dapat.
Gonna maybe work back in
What the fuck?
through stairs. Do they catch the timing on this? Does the spike get planted safely? Monyet is trying to keep this plant safe. No response from CT. And then the shots. That's enough. That's raised the alarm bell. The
Oh,
swing
no.
back in. Device gone down. It's Monyet to try and do
Good
the
half, good
impossible. 13 seconds.
Good
and
half,
Dream not
good
going
half,
to come
good
through
half.
this time. Sen tying up the score. 6 apiece.
Switching sides.
And almost a little strange to say, but beautiful recovery there from Sentinels to get the last 2 on the board. 6 in a row for Paper X. We'll talk about the early timeouts, but this is another example where really able to adjust perfectly. Actually, that step up in tempo, in I guess aggression, really catching Sentinels off guard. And finding some beautiful reads across the map.
This is the level of game I think we both wanted to see. The best from both sides being shown here. High quality
Good
action
half,
on just the
good half.
first half. I think Sideshow has something for
Itu
us.
pengen mainin ya. Apa sih namanya? Itu Scrabble word ya.
It may not have looked like it, but that was a pretty successful defense half by the numbers from Sentinels. And I want to walk you back to the bonus
Apa sih
round
namanya?
to try to show
Yang
you how it
nyanyinya
all got
kata-kata itu malah itu
started.
nggak?
So as
Oh,
you can see,
wordle.
low weaponry happening here. And we take a look at what the game plan is. Nobody's heard anything around Rubble, so they tap this out. There's only two
Wordle, kita
options
main
here.
wordle dulu
If
kali
they
ya.
hear anything Rubble, it means it's a trap play, or it means that they're playing passive.
Ya,
They
lama
tap
nih
the door,
mintanya.
it's certainly not a trap, otherwise that would have been baited. And I want to pause here, just as we get to the second door opening, and highlight the Killjoy utility. This KJ utility, not in a common spot. It's not to stop them getting into tree, it's to segment off something
bisa.
from the rest of the squad. So as we play this out,
Gimana sih
we'll
namanya?
see what the game
Nggak
plan
tahu
is.
sih
John
namanya.
Keely comes over for the fast rotate, and they know that this jet composition likes to prime dash and get into the site to break crossfires here. Zelsis is not
Ini
trying to
Weaver
fight
ya?
it. They
Apa
pop
sih?
Nano Swarm, there's a snake bite. Look at the timing. I want to show you that again. Look at the timing of
Nggak
this
ngerti juga.
double swing to punish something. And the other duelist coming in at the same time. It could not have been more perfect to shut down something and Monyet to open things up. Good ante, got them started with a 4-0 lead. And with a slight recovery towards the end of that, this is now Sentinels in a good spot at a 6-6 half on an attack-sided map. So they've
Gimana
managed
sih
to do
mainnya?
the
Gua
work,
nggak
they
ngerti
put
namanya
in,
sih.
and despite all of the best efforts of Paper,
Yang
X,
orang-orang itu loh,
it's a
Wardell apa
decent
sih?
spot. So we'll see how the attack side goes. I'll send things back over to Pansy and iPod.
Yeah, thank you so much for that little reminder of how good some of these rounds have been. You know, very much early in the series, it feels like this entire match so far feels you could segment it in different ways and take totally different things away from it. So many ebbs and flows to this series already, and we've only had one half and a best
Ini
of 5. We're in for a treat here. Let's get back into the action. Is it enough? 6-6. Can Paper X hold on to this scoreline? Or is this enough for Sentinels to close in now further on map 1?
You even see a little bit of aggression here from something. Yeah, alongside Mind Freak. Sniffed out pretty quickly though by Sassy. And that'll be the whole of Sentinels on red alert now. As I say that, Spike already drifting back over towards Rubble, and already 3 members of Sentinels ahead of this. Beautiful time for Sentinels to really find contact on Mound and allow a little bit of time here. Forsaken got to tread carefully here.
Yeah, he's on a platter, and I love that little information, that fact finder, just tapping the orb over there, drawing out that little trap play. And the instant response, they have responded very quickly. There's 3 on CT, make it 4. They are going to go back in on this. So they want a brawl. They might just get one. Sen on the other side, going to eat the paranoia, though. They're in trouble. Here's that battle. 1-for-1 trade so far. Flash going to set it in motion. They swing around the side. Something goes down, but Mind Freak succeeds.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, what the fuck?
Needs another. What the fuck? They're both low. 21 HP. He's got him. Mind Freak finds second. And gets Paper X there first on the second half here. Claiming the pistol, but that was just brutal between the two.
No hesitation whatsoever from Paper X. Like I said, it was the perfect time for Sentinels to catch some level of contact over towards Mount.
Beautiful work from Mind Freak.
But the fact that everyone's on the same page, Lauren, the call is made, and they're even here ahead of Sentinels finding the plant.
How wild is that? Because I thought Sen had the perfect response, right? You had that little bit of a bait over by the ult, but a second to that door.
Anjing, nonton live, itu gila sih Mind Freak 1-4 itu anjing gitu.
And they get what you thought was going to
Gue
be
kayak, anjing ini mah map 3 ini. Anjing tahu-tahu ya, Cok. Gokil.
Quick as hell.
Asli kayak Mind Freak lagi pick nih.
Very nicely. But a buy back in.
Yeah, setups again. I'm curious whether or not this continues through the buy rounds.
Waduh.
Forsaken up on a platter here, the solo anchor towards C.
He's had a lot of stress in this game already. Gonna note that. Slips ahead of it. This is a really nice reposition potentially. Goes unsure. He's been spotted. They found him, prying him out of position.
But he's alive so long. Look at the rotation come through.
They're almost here. The cavalry's on the way. But Zelsis, could he be the gatekeeper to this? He can keep them back.
Wait.
Absolutely good for the first, but not the follow-up. Paper X. Answer back in kind, leaving just 2 with Sen. John QT and Zekken.
Bucky.
Rough.
No satchels left for Zekken, so he has to hope somebody walks up to him.
Didn't catch on the flash, so maybe that position doesn't get fully
considered.
Something
died.
He's getting so close here. The smoke goes in, plays Zekken a little closer.
Mind Freak's watching.
Does he go for this? It's all on him.
Ooh, nice.
Was ready. Mind Freak was watching. It was perfect.
Another instance of Sentinels looking for a force here and a pacey hit. Stars align for him. They find the site that Forsaken's on, but he stays alive so long there. Sentinels have to do a ton of work to dig him out of that position. I mean, the benefit being as well, there's only one person on that side, so they don't even really get a big upgrade from that. I think it was a Spectre that Forsaken brings into this.
Yeah.
A rifle could have been a very different situation. Bucky again here for Zekken. SMG and a Sheriff and light shields.
Mereka save lagi.
For Sentinels. We are seeing a different setup this time though. Forsaken over towards B and just the utility to hold down the fort, but same stack once again for Paper X.
And you can see that Bucky flying on in.
Wait.
Gonna just delete Forsaken, huge impact.
7 HP.
He's still standing though, and that's all that matters. That's gonna allow the plant.
Buffer anjing, kenapa ini?
A Bucky and a couple satchels, and they basically get to clear Forsaken. The pressure he was under last time, as said, his survival was the impressive part. Now, do they have what it takes to withstand this retake, though? You've got a Bulldog, yes, with 10s. You've got that Bucky on a barely alive Zekken, a Stinger on Sussy, and a couple of classics. On the other side, a couple rifles in play. Zekken might be played in again here. Might have another chance, something though. Knows better. Thinks ahead, 1-for-1 trade out. Players still favorable towards Sen, still having numbers here. Monyet going to take away 10s. Something looking to springboard back in. They've got to deal with CT here. They've got to try and clear him. There's so many players there though. And Sentinels digging their heels in. The view's taken away. Oh, John QT! Against the odds! Beautiful work from Sentinels. A Bucky and a bit of a dream, and it's enough to get themselves back in the game.
Those light shields enough to sustain here a round 3 flip. I mean, it feels like here as well, there's a real chance the Sentinels get locked back out of this site in the post plant. With so many bodies stacked up and only Zekken with the Bucky up close.
Let's go, boys!
Luckily, the utility running things down and John QT finding 2 crucial kills to close things out here. Already early progress going to give something to Bladestorm here.
And it's something.
Ini
So
di
you
push
know
lagi,
he's not
Cuk.
going to be sitting back. He wants in. Going to press the corner just.
Ton of space cleared and crucial information here.
But do they go back through? They're going to re-clear this. They've taken the space away again, but still, they have to deal with something.
The alarm bot over towards Rubble was an indicator that Sentinel's going to leave that space open for Paper X, but they are poised outside it.
Paper X are here, and they are here in numbers. They've left something with the weight of the world on towards C, and they've stacked with the lesser weapons. The scraps that they could gather, and look at this trap that's been set. Devi could do some damage here. He's only able to get one, and Sen just power on forward. Perfect clear. They take on the challenge, they clear him out, and the site is going to be theirs. Plants on the way, but so something. How much can one man do? 4 targets. Time soon to be against him as well.
Spike planted.
With 2 smokes to work with.
Does he get that first step?
No.
Absolutely not. Sassy, gonna hold that, make sure no naughtiness comes into play, and the scoreline as close as ever.
But no one is unique.
Operator back in hand now for something. Bladestorm out of the way. Showstopper available as well for Paper X. But a couple of ultimates coming online for Sentinels as well. They've got a grasp now after swinging round 3. Decent buffer in terms of the finances.
Zekken
as well
kayaknya
with
udah
that
20
round.
anjir.
Lockdown being a key part of this as well.
Look at this stack again, though.
Yeah, I mean, Paper X are just running this time and time again. Clearing
Di
the space
push
towards
lagi
Rubble.
dong, gila.
Retrieving this orb. Backing out, and this time something going a little deeper, actually. Well, much deeper, in fact.
But the problem still persists. Forsaken still gonna have to try and do the best he can, maybe just try and keep control towards CT. You know, you're not gonna be able to take on 5 of Sen flooding your site, but you've got to try and pick somewhere to hold on to. It looks like CT's the case. An attempt on the plant, but Forsaken wants in. Oh, that's stunning! And there you go! Forsaken clears sight himself! That's obscenity! What is going on? Paper X looking lethal! And the plant not in place, the lockdown gonna come in, and now there's problems. Where the hell is that coming from? Tens is gonna have to do some miracle
He can
work
TP
here.
out!
Show me what you got, Tens.
Something's already going! He's already onto this!
The chosen one himself, Tens in a 1v3. Plant is there, but look at the timing, look at the pace. Something was quick to this. Oh, the timing not good enough for Tens. He couldn't do it then.
Oh, nice banget anjir retake-nya dah.
Magnificent in holding that, playing back through.
Itu literally udah gini nih, udah.
Both Mindfreak and Monyet getting 2 ridiculous
Udah ngangkat kelek, udah ngangkat ketek anjing itu. Ini nih. Tuh, udah ngangkat tinggal ditekan itu. Anjing timingnya sih. Ini lebih timing ini sih tuh.
I'm not even sure when the Viper's pick comes through there. One of our Sentinels are thinking Sassy's going to be in a little pocket of that. Really unfortunate timing, if so.
Do we have this round? Operator still, of course, going to be brought back into play by something. I've got to say, though, Mindfreak's the one having an absolute belting performance here as well. On the other side, Zekken. Superstar levels of impact so far. Everyone else having a solid game, got to say it. But again, that stack. Do they try and disrupt this? Do they put more towards this, or do they accept that this side of the map is under Paper X control?
Playing much deeper this time around.
They're doing 4-1 splits, Mike. This is crazy to me. It's working.
Real faith in
Kameranya aneh banget.
I mean, the desk was highlighting this, really. You don't want to be there to entertain Zekken on the entry for C-Site, because he's lethal.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, this time around, there's not even a trip on C. It's just the cam.
Gila, something anjing dalam banget.
That's it. You can see Paper X don't want to even really entertain a brawl outside C.
Nope. Full retake.
Whether or not Sentinels really are going to start digging a little deeper. We saw it on that round 3 force-up.
Sen could be thinking this feels almost too easy. Where is this coming from? Seeker's going to be coming in now. This could be a chance to start turning the screws a little. Paranoia posted, but this plays in Mind Freak. If anyone pushes too far, not the case. On still ticking, and no casualties yet to be made. Monyet, the first to really step towards the site. Ice to fight, and something delivers as well. The clear back through looks concise.
Oh, what the hell?
Backlines though, now feeling the pressure.
Plant's not good for this.
Wait. Can they not see this? Monyet finally gets taken off this one, but it is just on Monyet in a 1v2. A charge! Sentinels hold on!
I think John QT just caught it before the camera switch there. A snakebite comes onto the spike, and at just the same time, Sentinels find crucial kills.
Hampir itu.
That felt awkward because
ini yang di sininya nih, apa? Teammates-nya pada mati semua.
Again, demonstrating confidence in this retake on C. And really the pinnacle of this being coming out of B, catching a timing on the door. Yeah, Sassy. A sigh of relief almost there.
Teammates-nya pada mati semua tadi.
And it is a timeout for Paper X.
Coba kita mainin.
Enough of a statement made back from Sen that they feel like they've got to get a bit of grip back into this game, Mike.
15 rounds between timeouts for Paper X. So Alex must have felt pretty good about what's going on. He was saying obviously usually it's only hitting the panic button when it feels or sounds like the boys are running out of ideas or, I don't know, getting a little frustrated. I guess generally happy with how this gone, and rightfully so, Paper X have up a damn good performance so far in the opening rounds here in the second half.
But is this the breaking point, right? Is this where Sen start taking over the game? Starting to feel it out a little bit more, starting to read it well. And again, those unorthodox holds that Paper X were depending on, I'm wondering if they go back to that or if this is one of the adjustments, that 4-1 almost.
But the other side of that is I'm curious how much Sentinel actually figured out on the other side of this. I mean, Forsaken's just kind of playing off the spike cam, looking at the Odin. Like I said, allowing Zekken to take all of this space for free. We haven't seen Sentinels other than that round 3 dig a little deeper, pushing into spawn, taking that space even further.
Oh iya, tadi kan I-nya di tadi. Taruh dulu live.
Scope in hand for something to share.
Oh ya, Oden tuh benar, maksudnya benar tapi salah naruh. Yang hijau tuh posisinya benar, kata juga benar.
Again, not so fast this round as we do still see that. Kind of forced up purchase.
Yo, kalau kuning itu benar ini namanya dong.
The B side completely absent.
Ya, yang hijau itu benar semua.
So Sen gonna
take gamblingnya salah, Cuk.
Get themselves a plant. And I love this late lurk. John QT is becoming such a fun player to watch. Now, whether or not he gets away with much here is yet to be seen, but let's find out. Steps away, he does. Again, always a backline threat. Always that last line of defense as well. Exceptional at it. And this time, tricky. Those lighter weapons to really find much bite here for Paper X. Dealt with Zekken. Not going to let them close. Beautiful, clean, flawless round for Sentinels. And we've got to see what the adjustment is now for Paper X.
Really well handled. I think maybe that is indicative of figuring out exactly what the setup is on the other side of Paper X. Because walking into B site on an anti-eco feels a little uneasy, Lauren.
Dicey.
Sentinels feeling that maybe Paper X are leaning on these stacks. I don't know if that's full confirmation. We have seen Forsaken holding down B previously, sitting behind this trip. But we do see a bit of a switch up here. Maybe this is on the back of some utility being placed, but Forsaken and something over towards C here. Sentinels won't be there to greet it initially.
And how do Paper X read that as well? Because John QT just got noted. Is that going to be, okay, it's just John QT, or oh, there's more to it? Now, I'm waiting to see this contact on the B side from the utility, but...
Seeing this makes you feel like Sen have actually read that B is the gap.
Looks like it, right? They've not particularly sprung that quickly. They've taken a moment or two, so you will have Monyet very close by. The paranoia is really good. That couldn't have been closer. And look at the gap close from Zekken. Played into motion.
I mean, Monyet was out as well here.
He didn't need to go back in until he'd maybe come out of that blind. And again, Zekken just played in again. This guy is just, as said, it's not just his mechanical capabilities, the team playing him in time and time again. Full faith in what he can do, and rightly so. It looks like Paper X are hitting a brick wall here, Mike.
2 rounds now where B has been their downfall. Pretty late on in the half. Need to see a switch up here. Forsaken and Divide just looking to try and hold on to these weapons. Satsy might just yet figure out where Forsaken is. Needs to dip away now, but might even get caught by Zelsis. Oh, Forsaken good for it.
Okay.
Very good for it.
Alright, well.
Oh.
Semua orang mati dong. Semua mati.
He was pretty good for it.
Yeah.
And then everyone dies.
What's the money going to be like? I'm kind of interested if they can get a full purchase for Paper X. Obviously,
I mean,
Sen are great.
Yeah, 3 people are going to be able to get a rifle here for Paper X, but another round where Sentinels identify, or seemingly have identified the gap here, the weakness. Unfortunately, this is the round where, I mean, the previous round, sorry, is where we saw something in Forsaken looking to really...
Oh, anjing, kebaca, cuk. Sekarang masuk A dong. Lah,
a little bit
kebaca.
of resistance on the way in.
Read it like a book, bro.
I'm trying to play him in a touch earlier here. And Sen, this time, deciding to go towards that A site. First time we haven't seen that stack in play. Sen's going to start investing the smokes. One towards topside CT. Clearing towards tree, it's Pacey. Sen, Paper X are here. Monyet is screwed. How is he alive that long? But second again. His name just constantly up in lights. And Tens wants in on the action. Demolishing Paper X so far.
Oh, nice.
Mind Freak though, still with an opportunity. 2v2. Making a 2v1. Tens just going around the world.
Ooh.
Leaving it all in Forsaken and Zelsis' hands.
Spikes down in tree though, so Forsaken resets it. Zelsis has to try and dig him out of this spot, Lauren.
How does he play at this time? It's a good amount of time to play with here. 45 seconds. Zelsis takes a look close. Any of these corners could contain a threat. Forsaken getting interested now. Spike back in hand. 30 seconds. Zelsis really toying with the timing here.
Anjing, gila timing.
And considering that cam check, that's maybe implying he lost track, but now
Oh,
Forsaken just plays it out so well. Zelsis may be thinking he had a window there. He absolutely didn't.
Nice.
A must-win for Paper X, but doesn't really solve the financial issues. Going to be struggling here in the purchase, potentially the utility behind it, but a beautiful Red Bull clutch here for Forsaken. Patient, composed, forcing the hand of Zelsis.
Frame per second. Iya sih itu, betul aim dong udah itu.
Chance here for Paper X to tie things up. Showstopper on the other side for Zekken. Monyet does have his as well, but only a Guardian in hand for him. There's 2 Bulldogs to round this out. Talk about being a little concerning in terms of the economy here. That is the knock-on effect.
There's a lot of pressure potentially on Monyet here if they do continue along this pathing.
Look at the adaptations as well from Paper X on the minimap. Completely different setups here.
And that early flash kind of indicates they might want to follow this sort of route. So again, Sentinel's trying to keep Paper X boxed in here, yeah.
The dog didn't see him.
No!
Oh, the
still wins
that! Does he win those? Now they respond, they know it's going to be towards A. You can see them trying to and get towards the site and... Oh!
Wah, jangan anjing!
Second! Of course it is! But the pivot, look at where Sen are going! Something is here. TP back again! Oh, it's just breaking ankles! Tens, can he get the plant though? He's behind the wire, he's almost in enemy territory. He's banking on second to keep him safe, and he does! Does he decide to reveal where that plant is yet? Smoke gonna go up, they're so close by.
This is mind games from Sen. The TP
Look,
coming through.
they're pushing!
They're pushing the smoke!
There's 2 players! Tens stands tall, gets 2! Oh, Sentinels playing out of their minds here!
Gila.
The kings of misdirection, Lauren.
Absolutely.
You can see the pressure building for Paper X. Question marks over Tens' whereabouts. No plant coming through. And Sentinels just freeze and cut sound.
30 seconds left.
You can't even really fault Paper X. They're still here for when the spike is tapped.
Yes.
You can see the confusion on the face of Device, almost like, what the hell's just happened?
And now they got to pretty much face the music on map 1 with very little to bring in. One rifle on Forsaken, the ult on something, but everything else is odds and ends. It's from the scrap drawer in the kitchen. This is rough, but they're trying to get aggressive. And maybe this is what Paper X needed.
Oh no.
Just
Oh no.
What the fuck? Down. Saucy holds him away. Divide.
Anjing.
You can heal something as well.
And he's back. Sitting pretty, but the Clutch King himself, John QT.
Oh my god. What the
Ridiculous.
Paper X round you've ever seen.
I was talking about the other round being a must-win.
Look at that.
Paper X just throw everything at the back line of Sen.
And when you think it's over, they go again. When you think, oh, that's got to be it, they'll fall back, they'll play safe. No, they absolutely don't.
Beautifully done. The 11th hour of map 1 here.
Timeout.
Sentinels pump the brakes.
You can never count them out, can you, Paper X? No matter the odds, no
Ya,
matter
lagi,
the buy,
lagi.
no matter the
Apa
round,
nih berarti
no
nih?
matter anything, there is always a chance. But Sen still sit at 12, Mike. They pump the brakes here, timeout.
They do, and they've got the benefit now of obviously that previous
Ah,
comfort, I guess, across the last 4 or 5 rounds where
belum ya?
they're actually still in a position to purchase it. A couple of key ultimates available as well. The lockdown, and
Betul.
Zelsis Sassy.
Apa ini anjing? Ini
So with the
L.
knife, so you
D.
can argue a slight advantage here.
Side out.
Paper X aren't necessarily swimming in credits
Tapi
either.
di
Monyet's going to be struggling. A Bulldog here in the hands of Forsaken.
di apa ini? Nah, lagi.
Sort of round.
It's map 1, man.
This is map
It's
1
map
of the best
1.
of 5. This is just ridiculous. OT or map 1 win. That's it. That's it. We got ults. We got a decent-ish purchase. Functional.
Langsung nih.
2 more seconds. I want OT.
Where are you?
I want to go the distance, but you know what? This game, I'm happy whichever way it goes. But for now, Sen take their time. An early test towards A, but no commitment, and a look back towards C. But there's players up here.
Ten's looking to get a little weird here, potentially.
The back of the smoke. There we go. Paranoid. The ult this early as well. I think it only caught one of them. Mind Freak falls away. No, it caught both. Tell a lie. No way did Monya win that fight. Sassy clearing house though. C-site on a platter.
Flank's coming in though
Oh
early.
my God,
Sassy's reading it. He's made
But
noise.
it's something out of anyone. Why is it this man who could absolutely turn rounds around, gonna take down Zelsis? Sassy wanted to avenge, wasn't given the chance. It's a 3v3, and they're here now. They're ready for this.
Winnable, OT lah, masa nggak OT sih?
Still a flash, the dog, and all of the good stuff. Something closing the gap.
Ooh.
Oh, Forsaken just walks in, knocks down the door. The plant's in though. John QT and Sassy, he's seen both of them. Something, he's closing the gap. They're closing in, but the swing back. Sassy, John QT, they want the. Something goes above and beyond for Paper X this round. He's up, he's out of his chair, and we are going OT.
OT, bro.
What a way to kick this best of 5 off, Lauren. Like I said, Paper X in the 11th hour. A couple of beautifully constructed rounds.
Never down, never out. There is something about this side, Paper X. Because Sen looked teed up. They started to get that run building. They started to get that read. They were in this. It was looking like Sen were going to tip that scale. That start was excellent. And then the flank from something. We're in OT. Of course we are. Map 1, by the way. Just a reminder, if you're just tuning in, where have you been? But now I don't know where this goes. This is completely just, you know, OT is its own creature itself.
Sure, Zekken knocking on the door of 30 now.
Oh, he's had a
Having a
belting
beautiful map, yeah, and something really, really bubbling up the last few rounds. Sentinels back on the defense now.
Hey, but Tens has been no slouch either. Keep in mind, he's been getting a little warmer throughout this game. And the early glance towards that C site has drawn a massive response.
Zelsis back in.
Remember the fakes,
Good
Mike?
call, yeah, a trademark position here. Apex with 3 outside B, going to try and explore with the spy cam. So he can just leapfrog in.
What?
They get that trip down outside B. It was a late round piece. It's something here to try and destroy some of this utility and pull the rotation of Sen once again. Almost punished here. Zelsis. A little bit of damage, but no confirmation of anybody else here. And Sentinel still.
Something.
It's only drawn John QT.
Yeah, there's still 2. Tens being one of them. Zekken here, the heavy hitters, the big 2, the 1-2 punch, the Sentinel, and there they go, lining up the kill feed. You just don't want to face him right now.
What?
From Sen.
Was that the 4th or 5th flawless we've seen so far? And they're in rounds where Paper X absolutely run it down at Sentinels. They withstand these sort of executions time and time again. This kill is just outrageous from Tens.
God damn. God damn. So good.
I mean, again, I guess the MO there from Sentinels is just stop rotating, because we saw it really, really punish them a few times on the regulation half, but
no 4-1 stack here this time either, so another adjustment from Paper X. We saw them struggle on this side a little more. What do they do with it now? Sen taking an air of caution. Rightly so, it's Paper X on the other side. And that 3-play stack is walking John QT. Are you ready for what's around that corner? Deep flash. Notes him, but doesn't know where. That's going to call back all eyes. It's a fight in Spawn once again. The round that nearly kept Paper X alive. Tens by 1 second on the farm again. The headliners unable to stop succeeding. And now you look towards where they lean. Where do Sentinels take this?
just play Mind Freak, kid. You've got the paranoia to work with. Still 2 trips. Forsaken alive and kicking off each side. So the benefit of this utility is still here. How much of it gets removed here actually from Zekken?
The TP is obscene. He let Zekken! Do not let Zekken pass! You've got to know better! The man's a mechanical monster, and now it's just Defy to face the music. Map 1 on the line here.
GG map 2 udah.
Sentinels looking large and in charge in OT. The time singing their song. How much can he do here? Sassy, Zekken, John QT, Zelsis waiting for that pixel to show, that player to swing. And it looks like Zelsis will be the first to strike. The follow-up not gonna happen. Zekken wraps this.
Sih tadi Zekken nggak mati, Cuk.
Beautiful performance.
Nice.
Every single day he's looking more and more like the MVP, and with performances like that to kick off a best of 5. You've got to be so happy to have him on your team. 8 opening kills for him. Absolutely ridiculous.
Heroics from that man, and it was still OT. That says something. If you're having Zekken put on 25, you had those 8 first points, all of the good stuff. What a map to start with. Don't go anywhere.
Easily. Apa anjir? Dili. Ih, salah. Dili aja pakainya. Shit. Salah. Tapi nggak ada. Itu nggak ada tadi.
Hey guys, it's Jimmy Lin. In this series, I'm going to walk you through attack on Pearl. Watch out for the stairs, clear this angle. You're going to be able to fight this.
Ini aja. Wow. R tengah-tengah. Kalau di tengah banyak sih. Shape. R Bril. Ada R nggak sih? Ada M ada M. Norway.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Nah, apa nih? Ada coba lagi. Ya, S A J Jar. Judon. Jangan dia udah ada. Zebra. Udah ada tapi. Board. Dia udah. Lagi ya 5 kata ya. Bully. Gak ada anjing. Gak ada B berarti bukan B. Ada U, gak ada U berarti R sama E dong. Sere. Oke. Nggak ada R juga, nggak ada S. Apa nih depannya ya? Kita belum ada I ya? Apa ini anjir? Nerf. Yoi. Oke. Visit. Jangan visit. Daily udah. Daily. A-nya di situ ada L, ada N. Brodot. Bisa Brodot aja. Tapi T-nya mana ya? Boom. Kan udah ada tadi ya.
Hey guys, I'm standing right now with Kaplan from Sentinels. Congratulations on that first map. You guys actually fought this roster just a few months ago, I believe. How different do they feel now?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, they're the same team identity they had back in December. They're a very scrappy, very aggressive, emotional team. They can throw us off, and I think against them it's all about being unfazed. When you get punched, punch them back and just stay steady going, even when they do some stuff that could shake you. The big thing is that the last time we played them, it was a much smaller tournament, an off-season tournament. Now it's the losers finals of Masters Madrid. So it's just a test for the guys to have the same resolve despite the context. And I think they're doing a great job. They're getting there, and a BO5.
Karena dia udah ada ya, kenapa masih like? Enggak.
Definitely, and eager to see more of that
AN.
action.
Well, Sentinels, they get themselves on the board after map 1, but at what cost and how tough was it for them? I'm back here with Sideshow and Tom as we listen to this great tune.
It reduces the seriousness of the moment.
The tension.
It's like such a tense map, and then it just cuts to the music.
Wait, was it tense or was it
Kan anjir
electric?
kanal atau fuck.
Tense or tens. I was about to leave.
Of course not. I would never do that.
Leki, nggak ada leki aja.
So it was tense. Sometimes, Zekken most of the times, but yeah, did you guys expect it to be that close?
Oke,
Any time where you get Paper Rex being that close to Sentinels, but
Kalau udah ada
Zekrom
D ya?
32 kills,
Oke.
it's actually a good sign for Paper Rex. Especially considering you in particular and Kakuka were not feeling great about their chances on Lotus overall.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at the aim lab shoot around real quick, where we're checking in on Zekken. Tom, I mean, if he hadn't dropped 32 kills, you would think maybe the result would be a bit different.
But that's the thing. I feel like Paperex expected him to be utterly cracked on the seaside. They were even playing retake a lot of the time, just giving it up completely. But you even just look at that last round.
Udah ada ya,
where
kenapa
he just
boleh lagi dah?
explodes to the site and just immediately kills a player who's waiting for him to be there. He had a truly unbelievable performance, and as you said, if it wasn't for him, they lost that map.
Yeah, remember that this is one of the players we're talking about as being potentially best in the world, but we're about to go into Ascent, and that's where Zekken tends to play Jet. This year, on maps where Sen play Jet instead of Raze, they are 1-7. So that is really low in terms of the win rate. But it's also because they haven't put as much time into Ascent, Icebox, Breeze. They've been their bans, apart from Ascent, which they've normally floated. So this is kind of in the middle of the map pool, but another opportunity for Zekken to show up.
Yeah, thankfully, 2 of them already gone. So
yes.
That's the one good thing, is that Paperex kind of helped them out a little bit. It's also the map though, that I feel like there's the best chance for Paperex to truly be dominant. I think they've got a really kooky comp. It's one that they have a lot of set executes that's really sort of cool for them to play around. And also, although it's been something that's floated, it hasn't actually gone very well for Sentinels at all.
Yeah.
I mean, is this where we feel like maybe Paperex can level even the playing field here after, especially what happened on map 1?
Yeah, definitely. I think their players are hot, right? The fragging that you're seeing coming out of them is really strong. They're finding good timings and putting pressure on Sen. On a map where Sen look a little weaker, where Zekken's not going to be giving you as much star power, I think his opping is slightly... Yeah, and something absolutely will. If you want to talk about the op head-to-head, something's got that every day of the week. That's the one part of Zekken's game that he's talked about trying to get up to speed at the same level. Whereas, you know, the Raze, he's just got like absolute best in world 10 out of 10 on basically any metric you could ask for.
Well, we heard from Coach Kaplan already. Let's see what Coach Alex had to say ahead of map 2.
Hey guys, I'm here now with Coach Alex of PRX. So that was a really tough map. We saw the boys struggling for the first few rounds, and then around round 4 or round 5, I believe, things started to turn around and they started to pick up momentum. So what do they usually need to hear? What needs to happen, or what changed there that got the ball rolling?
I think Sentinel started really strong, you know, flawless as twice. So that was a problem for our economy already. We paused just to calm down a little bit. I think I had a bit of a discussion with Jason, you know, just so that we could refine our approach, and I think, yeah, it worked for a while.
All right, well, let's see if they can find that approach again in map 2.
Kan udah ada ya aja kalau
lupa dah. Smile from Alex there. Yeah, maybe they're confident ahead of map 2.
It seemed like a wry smile to me. Like, yeah, I mean, we played well for a while, but we weren't able to close it out.
I mean, it was OT on a map that they weren't expected to win. But as we take a look at the agent select that's about to come up, Tom, talk me through this kooky comp that you were alluding to.
Well, they play a lot of agents that ultimately most other teams don't play. A Raze in itself is a little bit odd, but I do quite like the combinations they're able to bring out of that Fade and Gecko, make things a little bit more awkward for opponents. But the way that the Gecko's played, it's basically a second duelist anyway. The way that something's going to be roaming the map, causing problems with the operator, and other than that, it's not really too crazy over on the Sentinel side.
Yeah, Sen, they're playing a default comp. Everybody's strong on the roles that they're on, but it's not a map that they've put that much work into or found that much success. Look at it, 50% win rate on defense. That's actually not great for us. And they've got to hold back the tide of Paperex. That's going to be difficult, especially when odds start getting online.
Yeah, we haven't seen their Ascent just yet in this tournament. They are already on the map, 1-0 up in the lower finals, but it's not over just yet. Here's Pansy and Hypox to take you guys through map 2.
Yeah, we've got a lot to be seeing here, Mike. I mean, map 1 was exceptional, right? OT off the very get-go. Anyone is upset by that.
An appetizer, hopefully. Truly.
Don't. Then what if it goes terribly wrong now? What if it all...
I've spoken. I've spoken now.
Yeah, you brought it into existence, but... Do you agree with the desk here? Is this an opportunity because of those adjusted roles, potentially with Sentinels? Where do you stand on this?
I mean, I still feel like this
should
lean in favor of Paperex. I think they found success that's really going to reward them versus Sentinels, but the switch up here leans towards Sentinels, probably playing more towards a little bit of a retake approach. Just looking actually, setting up this. I mean, Paperex are walking straight into this here. The contact found. Zelsis going to throw the flash out, but actually does find the kill. One yet will fall. Paranoia in response. Found out yet. Another 2 classic kills for Zelsis.
Yeah, the guy knows what's up. Pistol arrow out there. And now, what do they do with this? The fight in middle continues. John QT already addressing the presence. And Forsaken's in, well, a little bit of a pinch.
Timing nih.
What to do? He clears the first. Second needed to be clean. He gave it a damn good go there. But first will be found by Sent. And I wait with bated breath, Mike. This game feels like I'm not sure how this shakes down on this map.
The confident pistol round from Sentinels nonetheless. Yeah, at this one I'm convinced this classic does hit different.
Has he been, like, he's been trying to help us. He's been trying to help us the whole time.
See a couple of sheriffs thrown in here for Paperex. One's a Forsaken. Actually, Devi, yeah, thinking better of it.
Cover going out.
Only going to be the one to work with here. Tens forced back early. Orb retrieved here for Paperex. They might just try and throw caution to the wind here. Try and get themselves onto A side. Tens with the opener here, though.
Yep, no threat.
Struggling, yeah, initially, but flash coming through a little bit too late there.
Let's see if we can do any damage really for Paperex. Doesn't look like it now, considering how the round started there. Right place for Sentinels. Good positioning. Deeper smoke as well. They've got all they need. Even getting a plant's going to be very tricky considering the utility. You know, you're looking at the silver linings.
Yeah, they're walking late into the KJ setup here.
Yeah. John QT has been, I've got to say, such a phenomenal for this side. Yeah, really safe pair of hands. Very, very solid in what he does. Probably just going to get classicked here, but, you know, obviously cast a curse, but he has been very solid.
What?
Okay, okay.
Surgical
okay, come on, Zekken. Paperex did only have those pistols, looking for silver linings, and there were none to be found. This time around, though, they will come in with weaponry, Mike. This is the time where they could do some serious damage.
Another flawless to start off a map. Give Sentinels a cushion once again. See what happens here. I mean, the Guardian really the only threat here for Zekken, whether he's going to look to play aggressive here. Quite close to the Blade Storm already, only 3 away.
Where are they?
Spike not committed from Paperex, so I think we're going to try and retrieve this orb, maybe.
Where are you?
Sniff out any aggression, but not going to come through. Nobody posting up close enough with these SMGs to really cause a threat. Wow, to say that, flash comes through. Ten's nearly rewarded, but caught on the wall a little bit there. Mindfreak, got to be careful. The drone's coming through.
He's been spotted there. How telling would that be?
Lucky, actually, the Zekken's not posted up with that.
Yeah.
Moment there where Mindfreak's seemingly not aware of the drone coming.
Getting all this attention towards A, but I'm just keeping my eye on that spike. When I see that start moving, then I start paying more attention. But something, going to try and build control towards tree, at least kind of test what's on the other side, keep them present, try and disallow that rotation, but it is drawing in Zekken towards middle. It's going to hear all of this info going. That is probably the goer for John QT to hit the rotation button as well. Paperex looking like that B-lean's coming in. It's going to be on Sassy on the site. John QT probably CT. And Zekken, depending on where he goes, probably mark it. The cross going to be made. Spike going to be heading through. Sassy, headshot not enough. The site is going to be there, so plant on the way.
Finally stabilizing now. Paperex will find the plant. Only Mindfreak outside of this, though. A couple of players towards lane. Actually, a re-clearance towards mid from Sentinels. Looking to maybe just stack up for exits here, honestly.
Could do. Still got that paranoia on 10s as well. Could be nice to maybe catch a couple with that.
I mean, with where John QT's utility is, the turret and spawn, the alarm bot out towards Pizza here. There's still pressure coming through, though. Paranoia sent.
It's Mindfreak who's going to have to deal with what's coming. Zekken still sharp as ever. He's got a follow-up as well. They're trying to make a quick dash for it to get out of danger. 10's trying to turn up as well.
Oh,
wait.
no.
Time.
It's past them,
Time's gone.
It's everybody falling except Monyet here.
Yeah, that's if they can exit with those weapons too, that's huge. That's 2 in hand. Do they get to keep them? No, Monyet can at least deny the weaponry that could have fallen into the hands, but it's cost Paper X nearly everything.
Indeed, you'll see. I mean, light shield and a rifle available for a couple of members here, but utility going to suffer as a byproduct of that.
Terlalu ini, eh.
Yeah, look like they were just going to stack up for exits, but
Attack-nya terlalu bagus anjing.
what was that second kill? Find something, I believe, inside the smoke with the headshot.
Untung aja lah.
Monyet also a couple of exit kills here will find the showstopper.
One way.
Second coming in, obviously feeling himself after map 1. It's time to start seeing what Paper X can do. The purchase in the hand, we can see if Tense can get away with his life. No, he cannot. Monyet gonna put him away. Second gonna try and pick up the slack a little there.
Oh.
Spike en route, looking to be planted. They got themselves ready. Zekken trying to punish, stuck around as long as he could. Brought right back to the action, though they know he's close by, but can't do much to dissuade his positioning as it stands. And there's the swing, and there's the punish. This guy is just something else.
What?
Clearing the back lines, and what a sweep, Mike.
Beautiful from Zekken, and Sassy somehow
that hurts.
off screen finds 3 kills. I guess lined up in front of Jen here.
That hurts.
A little bit of a head scratcher, but I mean that was with the free entry found from Monyet showstopper. I wasn't even here in front of Jen, no.
Oh, wow.
Bagus banget sih tapi itu ininya reconnya.
Early time
What
out, Mike.
the fuck, man? Come on!
Not much of a lip reader, but I think I got that one.
Yeah?
I'll tell you after.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I can mute your mic.
No,
no.
We can pick up later. Yeah, early timeout for Paper X, and again maybe an indicator of these sorts of timeouts where Alex is hearing something or feeling as if
Aduh,
they've
banyak
got
Dota nih.
a misread on the situation.
Yeah.
And wants to keep that in check early on.
So I think a lot of people, if you look at it in the map pool, would have said Ascent is one that it's not terrible for Sen. You know, it's not going to be something that's instantly back your mind, but it's certainly not a strong point.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not when you go brilliant. You know, it's the split of there. You know, or maybe even Suns. It's not like that. It's not into that I guess cusp. So this was a decent opportunity for Paper X.
And I know Josh was hitting this quite hard on the desk. Obviously, 1 and 7 on maps that you know Sentinel's played Jet on. This is the start he won from Zekken.
Yeah.
If this is one of the ones that you know you struggle with the Jet composition, if he's starting 9 and 1,
Not bad.
you are gleaming.
Yeah, might be a bit screwed going forward, but I mean, Monyet doing quite nicely on the other side too. 5-3, not exactly as much of a highlight in that regard, but not exactly absent either. Devi and Mindfreak get to really warm into this one. It's not been a good start for Paper X, but timeout comes in. See if they get their heads in the game here. Sentinels playing in Zekken again. They are trying to prop this man up, and rightly so. The paranoia being considered to be sent down. Be Monyet on the receiving end.
Monyet missing the jump, whether or not he was considering the double satchel over the top there. Forsaken and something trying to find some space on shore, but the Sentinel's looking to re-clear here, or proactively clear, I should say.
Oh.
The clothesline!
What is that? And Monyet dives in! Paper X, the second you think they're out of it, they're back in, but Sussy trying to slow down the pace a little. Carve out some control. Hunter's Fury instantly invested. Trying to do some serious damage. Devi gonna fall. Recovered weapons in hand though. And the plant to boot. What can Sussy and John QT do? Thrash back underway. Struggling on the steps, doesn't have legs. It's tricky. One enemy remaining. But it's Forsaken to find John QT. Oh, mind freaking.
Piso anjing.
Paper X, this team. Born entertainers.
It's in their blood, Lauren.
Look at this.
Ini bagus banget sih ini.
I mean, hitting kind of like Zekken's classic, to be honest, just full sprinting. A MasterCard thrifty hit from Paper. Hint of emotion. Just
Anjing Alex. Mukanya tai banget anjing Alex anjing.
I think that just like small little smile just happens. But can they repeat it? Wait, Tens? Where are we going, Tens? Oh my word! For a second, did you forget who he is? Tens with 2. Massive impact through middle. And Zek
anjing langsung data lagi, Cuk.
I swear, this just goes completely up in the air. Game is ridiculous. Divine Mind Freak just walking through the ruins of this round. Like, what the hell just happened?
2v5 now. There's going to be any sort of recovery in this round. Sentinels not giving too much away. Zelsis just playing spoiler almost here. Slowing down Mind Freak's progress.
Yeah, Sentinels are...
Yeah, they don't want to give anything away. Look at the minimap here.
Very disciplined. And again, considering how volatile the last couple of rounds have been, I think just finding stability is key.
A breather.
Yeah.
For Sentinels.
Can't let you fill off the gas too far though, because there is still...
I mean, yeah, Paranoia, 2 snake bites to work with.
30 seconds left.
Make something
And
of it.
a good QT's position by the fact that utility...
Kenapa nih? Kenapa internet nih?
Turning off and on.
Can they do anything? 20 seconds. The smoke drops. Device lost.
Thought the previous round, right, let's take mid away from them. Don't even let them creep on us.
And when you have players like your Tens, like your Zekans, playing...
Emang kita lagi sananya ya, bukan lagi guanya ya? Apa soalnya?
From the get-go, it still feels so weird, you know what I mean? You're looking at it.
It's good for it.
Oh.
It absolutely is.
Kan lagi
It really
gua.
works. I don't doubt it in his hands. But is it the solution? Is it the cure for their problems?
Cover going out.
Tens looking to get interested again, this time from short, trying to play in Zekan. Not going to happen here, something's got to be cautious. There's layers to it. Noting another, but does Tens now swing? The flash is
Ui,
there.
anjing.
Tens
Oh, yeah,
deciding
what?
to back away, probably rightly so. It wasn't just one in middle, there was 3.
One yet. Potential to cause some issues from main here as well. Retrieve the orb and almost bait sent out a little bit. You can see Zelsis and Tens looking for the clearance, but elsewhere Mind Freak finds an opener. Sassy will fall. John QT next on the chopping block. Kept in check by the utility.
Mind Freak? Heading straight towards CT.
I mean, with Paperworks you can never doubt things like that, but he comes back through. That's a kill on Tens.
He does that instead. Screw CT, I'm going market. I'm going to take the fight. And it works. It works so perfectly. And still with that middle control, and look at this positioning from Monyet. The backline threat. Doesn't quite get what he wants from John QT.
Found them.
Something's closing in here.
Alarm bot down.
See the scope.
Anjing!
That's a prized possession in hand too. You don't be losing that. He's got threats from all sides. It's like a tower defense game at the end, but he does eventually fall. Paperx find their way back in. That success, yes, in middle it started, but again, it was that pick towards B that opened up the gates.
Very, very patient from something.
Asli anjing.
See,
Gak boleh nge-step
Sentinels
tuh.
with the idea of a flash play out, but with no mid player there, and kind of the emphasis towards short, there's so many angles for Paperx to hold. And when you're already noting an operator on the other side of one of those angles, it's just not tangible or feasible to do so. And the trade back and forth continues in terms of the round timeline.
Looking at the Paranoia, looking at the knife, this could be a goer. Do they actually try and turn on this one? It does look like Zekan wants in. Has to finally respect it on the other side. Monyet willing to challenge.
The reflash.
And they're actually going back in. Divide going to put down Zelsis. Zekan trying to toy with them, trying to draw them into a fight, but they're not having any of it. Why would they? Ten's not getting played either here. Zekan, though, isolating Divide. And now they're in problems. Monyet has to give away the game, really, here. Has
Justice
to fall
back
away.
up, they actually get the res. Somehow.
How the hell did they get the res under that?
Somehow Sentinels come out of that, resing and Devi falling.
Yeah, you're
Dapat anjing gila.
Bizarre. My figuring out where all the util was on B though.
Spike's on the way. But does that reveal anything? No. John QT still unnoted here. Those nearby.
But I was going to say, there's a pit here to close off CT. That's a real concern now.
Right there.
All right, something. Show us what you got here. You are on guard duty. You got to somehow hold him back. CT not looking like the viable option. Wingman, I think, 10% in there.
As I say, the poison orb goes up, and now Monyet can send the showstopper inside the Viper's pit.
Goes for it. Again, it's still something waiting. They're getting close to it. Isolated one. Mind Freak found Zekken. Spam towards CT and it's connecting. Sentinel's not getting the play and a great read from Monyet. Predicting Zellsis on the playback through. Did he see him then? He sees him now. Finding Zellsis. Trying to allow safe passage out, but Sarsi's position noted. Escape CT or anywhere else they fancy.
Forsaken's running him down.
They're hunting him down. Silence. Gonna think better of doing any more of that potentially. Got a bit of cash to play with, but not that much anymore.
The next one, don't expect something to really be the one to chase this down. Mind Freak, 2,600 in the bank, and does win out.
Yeah, and
benar-benar dicari anjir gila.
Like the start of that round, I just feel like that was the most topsy-turvy outcome.
Yeah,
and
like
then
I said,
it went PRX's way.
Sentinels somehow come out on top of this. I mean, Zekken finds his skill to divide. It's just really, really bizarre to see that exchange, but that whole time Mind Freak is creeping closer and closer.
Yeah.
It looks like Paper X are willing to stack up and fight for A main, and maybe Sentinels are thinking there's going to be one splitting short here, two splitting short, so we have to be conscious of this. So they give up a little bit of space. I mean, they didn't actually note Sassy's utility on the other side of the map either. I imagine if he had the Odin, he was looking to spam through B main. After that, Mind Freak catches the time, he can come through, clear that utility very comfortably. And like I said, no challenge coming back through from John.
Kan udah semua ya? Bangsat nilai M doang dong gua, tai.
You're right. And this is feeling like it's got echoes of map 1 now, seeing this, these early timeouts from both sides. Paper X with the first, it gave them a new lease of life. They're back in the game now, 4 apiece, tied up all square. Sen just about pumping the brakes themselves, deciding we've got to get a grip back on this game. They found something that works. The cure to their woes, 2 consecutive rounds was enough that Sentinels thought, slow it down a bit here, let's have a conversation.
I mean, finally, the 1-for-1 back and forth.
Finally broke.
Yes. As we enter round 9.
Kepo. Apa tuh Kepo?
The TP for Divide, the only ultimate on the entire
that's nice, that's nice. Apple, nggak dapet tapi.
Rinse and repeat, but this time it's something here.
Feeling a little more invested here from Paper X. It being the operator on the other side.
Enggak juga, tapi apa ya,
but there's still 2 here to fight it with the paranoia.
Here we go. Gonna get caught.
Dapat. Dapat. Nice.
That reveal ping so late.
Do you know what? Love to watch that one back. Tens can't get the round back.
Nice cover itu.
He's already watching for it. The gates are open on A. This has been a mistake and a half towards that A site. Something going wrong. That reveal just completely annihilating the plan. Show us a replay of that start.
It comes so late on as well.
Oh, gue tahu apaan.
And there's no paranoia. I'm not sure how many the knife has tagged, but it's really, he gets caught on the wall as well, and then Zellsis is out.
Kan takutnya babi kenapa jadi S?
Yeah, whether or not the trap is dependent on the knife or some sort of contact there. Because Zekken's kind of half in, Zellsis, like I said, is out in the middle of nowhere.
Once that initial domino fell, it was, you know, as expected. And look what it's done to Sentinels though. The money's left in nowhere. They've tripled down on this, and again, an outplay. Paper X are reading this. They've started to really get a grip. This round isn't so much of a big deal considering the purchase. It will take the scoreline further away from Sentinels, but still, again, Paper X showing some real viability of dealing with this A presence, that pressure towards main. Tens, you got some magic for me here. Not quite on the second. When it's him, I'll always give it a second of doubt, but as it stands, it's 4 players alive. Paper X, plant on the way. Really only Sassy. Lil Bro still getting cheers.
Not many today, though.
No, not the same.
It's playing for the defuse in the second half. Yeah, just a Sheriff in the hands of Sassy to work back into this. So QT will fall. Now feels like a bit of a formality here. Sassy can find a consolation, no, Forsaken. Keep 4 alive here for Paper X as they find their 6th. Starting to hit a groove now for without a response from Sentinels.
Are we going to see those last 2 rounds come in from Sen? So
another miracle comeback and a half to tie things up.
Hey, if I get more of map 1, you know what I mean? I'm fine with it. If we get
Give me another 6-6.
Yeah.
Give me another 6-6.
Yeah. No, I'm down. I'm absolutely down. Now, I want to see the adjustment, because it looks like Paybreaks have such a strong read.
I mean, Sentinels have basically given up this
They can't play it
paranoia
again.
play yet. Maybe a flash over the top, though, from Zelsis. Let's see where he's positioned.
Okay, is that going to do the trick?
This looks like a pacey
They're
hit here with the
disrespecting
snake bites.
Okay, but I wouldn't... Does Zelsis get to keep his life? There's a lot of question marks about this one. The Paranoia sent, they're trying to stall this out. Hunter's Fury gonna connect. That's Divide gone down. That's an issue. Smoke's now depleted. Zekken gonna find the punish on towards short, and Ten's getting curious, going for a walk, and they have no idea Ten's is there! The small adjustment making a massive hit for Sen. And maybe looking like we're on for another 6-6.
Spoken into existence. I mean, the Hunter's Fury see so many examples of just how devastating it is on these fast A hits. If you don't get out of main, Hunter's Fury can do so much damage. Unfortunately, here with the utility invested so quickly, it feels like Paybreaks are a little offbeat, behind the curve almost. I mean, the mosh pit lands in front of Door. I'm not even sure who takes first contact here on the side of Sen, but with that utility coming out, you think Paybreaks are going to explode.
Oh,
just like Mind Freak here.
Left in tatters. Gonna see the ult coming out from something. Gonna clear through short. Who's behind it?
Buffer lagi, Cok.
Looks like Monyet be the one. Gonna see the ult coming out from something. Gonna clear through short. Who's behind it? Looks like Monyet be the one to backfill this and dive on forward. Takes up. Is noted by the knife, but I don't know if they know the progression until now. John QT
Timing.
Still 60 seconds left for Divine Forsaken. I mean, opportunity here to TP in and steal the spike from under their noses. And that's going to be...
And TP across, yeah, taking no risk.
I mean, a ton of time left to work with, but you almost want Divine to really bail out of that and TP on the other side of the map. Give them some sort of hope at converting the spike retrieval into a plant. Because John QT's already got
Enable.
Still got his full utility set up.
They're going to know that the utility's online, so they're going to know that he's back. But the ult, that could be pretty useful. I guess it's going to be the signal of how close John QT is. Does get caught by it, will respect it. This should be game on. And plant on. 13 seconds, and look at the position. Look at the position of Forsaken. This is a risk, but it could be worth it. But there is still utility in middle. If John QT falls,
he got pinged.
This is so dangerous. Divine needs to live here. He's got to play this so perfectly. Exactly that. So if John QT falls, it's game on. Maybe Forsaken finds something, but the turn of attention is going to be now. The penny's dropped. He's lost it. He couldn't do any more. Trying to make a worldly play, but Divine output in the hardest of situations. A 1v3. Not going to happen. It's all like
sulit. Apa nih ya?
6.
Another recovery here from Sentinels to close things out. A tied half when they're staring down the barrel of an 8-4. Mind Freak unfortunately caught off guard here. Monyet just on a Paper X mission.
Yeah, something
with a shorty.
A little wild. But still, 6-6. What a fantastic start here in this second map. Can't wait for more, but for now, I do believe we can check in with the vertical.
Another 6-6 half. I am here joined by a very special crowd. We have Chrissy, Zoe, GB, and Fitinho here. Guys, I've heard that you're doing some vertical stream. How is the experience going here?
Oh, it's a long experience, obviously, because we're vertical. The games have been fantastic. Like it's been incredible. The crowd is amazing. The games are amazing. Couldn't ask for more.
Yeah. Alex, I've heard you've been doing some casting as well.
I've been doing some casting. First thing I want to say, Hola Madrid! That's right, baby. Make some noise. Love it.
What about you?
It's been a blast. It's very casual. We have kind of watch party vibes, so we've been having a lot of fun the entire time, and we have a lot of amazing guests that are popping in and out all of the time, so we've been having so much fun.
Podemos aquí hacer una invasión, Fitinho. Ya a ti te lo pregunto en español directamente. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás viviendo? Sobre todo a los equipos que vemos.
A ver, está muy guay. Sobre todo el anterior mapa ha estado súper ajustado y las rondas han sido súper caóticas. Y ver el público tipo celebrándolo y tal es la hostia. Sobre todo desde aquí arriba es como No sé, se escucha como el triple o el cuádruple, es una barbaridad.
Y hay muchísima gente, muchísimas gracias a todos por venir. Esperamos que estéis disfrutando. I was just asking him how, you know, what he thinks about the experience. He thinks that being here is amazing, that the crowd is insane. So keep it up. I want to know, guys, who do you have your money on?
Oh, Genji all the way from day one.
Oh, but for today.
Oh, for today.
She's so Genji pilled, she's still thinking about the final.
Sentinels, obviously Sentinels. I want to see the rematch.
Ooh, but do you think it's going to be a 3-0 or do you give Paper X some maps?
I think it's going to be 3-0.
Big Alex?
I'm going 3-1 Sentinels.
Crazy?
I'm going 3-2 Paper X.
Okay, Kitty, what's the breakdown?
3-2 Sentinels.
Okay, we love that. We're going to toss it back to the casters because this map needs an end.
Hi, Mike.
Oh, no.
What's up, GB? How's it going?
Oh, look at that.
When does the audio come back in? Have I just said that and he's not even
Yeah, literally, he's just like that, put down the headset. But no, great to check in with everyone here. I think all of you at home as well, hopefully can pick up on this. The atmosphere in here is absolutely wild. People really heating up to this game, and rightly so. It's been a cracker so far. Close first map, second already looking good. Paper X keeping this within touching distance. Sentinels getting back up to 6. Finding those solutions late, somewhat like map 1. As it followed that path again. Sen now on the attack, Paper X on the defense.
Big gap left open here by Paper X towards 8. It's only Monyet really shouldering tree. Smoke will confirm the knife, the second layer to this, and that will call the rotation in motion.
This Monyet is
very early, actually, sorry, a very late drone to come through and clear short here, and Monyet punished on the back of it.
Caught something too. So good information flying back in here. Monyet down could be an issue.
They know everything's coming from heaven now.
Getting ready with a high flash, trying to counter the Dizzy. Coming on in, buying a couple of seconds, and it does. Zels is now going to get that classic ready to go. Not going to be able to get to use it this time. Forsaken the one to break back in. They've cleared 10s. Hold on, they're clearing the site. Zekken, how much can one man do? Not enough. It's on John QT. He's got to clutch up, and they line up. Another 1v1. How much can one man do? That's how much. John QT. Sheer impact alone has been off the charts.
The pistol round protocols continue to excel for Sentinels.
No lap, no pack.
I love this late investment of the drone here to really take that space away, even more so from Paper X. And the pinch through to mid as well. It's that second layer, the security in this execution. No stone left unturned.
Itu doang kayaknya anjing. Gak ada senang-senang
Every
kayaknya.
time I hear that Red Bull noise now, I'm just going to think of John QT's face. That's it. That's it. I'm just going to see it.
John QT clutch.
Honestly. I don't know if he's got the funds for the sponsorship,
Wow.
but he might need to get some. Like, you know.
What
again, this
the
round, Sheriff's
What?
going to find any purchase really with it. A little bit of resistance, but not quite enough to really dissuade Sen. Pathing straight towards the A site. That's where the Mind Freak waits. Something. Not going to get much play into this either. What Mind Freak can do from here, though. That's not bad.
Spike down.
Want to show you something special, Mind Freak? You want to? Nah, not this round. He's chilling. Not quite flawless.
Yeah, previously,
good.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can't remember now, but the round 2s have been flawless.
Yeah, they have been.
To get Sentinels a very comfortable cushion to kick things off. 21-8. I come back to that same thing earlier. This is the performance you want from Zekken.
Yes, you do.
On the weaker side of the Sentinels map pool.
And that's scary,
With
isn't
these
it?
compositions, yeah.
So you might have thought you had a window coming into a map when he's not on, that raise, when he's, a little out of, let's say, his full comfort role, which is ridiculous. He is arguably one of the best in the world.
I mean, coming back swinging from what felt like a rough day in the last series they played,
Yeah.
or a rough end, sorry,
Yes,
to the series
yes.
was very uncharacteristic. It's been all gas, no brakes for him so far here in Madrid.
Right there.
And a re-hit going to come through. Monyet needs to be...
Yeah,
that's
ada
not
timing
really
anjing.
getting so invested. He wanted to find the information, wanted to take that space, but going to be
Just
punished.
Look at the spacing behind
Ini
him.
Monyet mati
There was
utama mulu,
The
Cuk.
rifle round.
A mistake made there for him. He's going to be kicking himself because that's an upgrade to hand as well. That's going to be brought right on through. And something getting curious in middle. See, John QT's position is perfect. They are ready on every single lane. The PRX want to play in. Sentinels looking like they almost have like a wall hack in this. Like they've read them so damn well. Sassy clears Defy.
Well, here comes the flawless. It's just Forsaken left
Yeah.
on 1v5. Like I said, it was missing in round 2, but Sentinels looking to find one
Ini udah
regardless.
1-5, Cok. Gimana caranya?
John QT, you can see as well, very early on, PaperX identify that he's going to be in these sorts of positions, but Sentinels so well equipped to bolster this formation. Well, Flawless is out the window now.
I'll find you.
Can't believe we've done this to us.
No more.
Relax a little.
I mean, they've got good funds behind this.
They're laughing, right? They've had everything they want, and just those individual fights. So desperate to trade back that first, but once it's set in motion, I don't know what really you can do at that point.
Forsaken will have to let this one pass him by. Find another one here, but 9-6. PaperX tapped out financially here. Yeah, just a little bizarre. I mean, even the second swing here from Mindfreak, it's individuals trying to catch timings. There's no double swing onto an angle.
Oh.
Not sure what page of the strap book that's
Probably quite deep in, I'd imagine.
Is that scrap for mid?
That could be.
Yeah.
That could be.
Triddle play.
The classic Triddle
Classic
look.
Triddle.
Shit, they're good.
Okay, PaperX, you got to get a little something going here, because that very faint heartbeat that he came in with is starting to get quieter. But this buy is rotten as well. Forsaken, yes, the rifle, but the rest, it's got to be on his back, really, to make something happen. But they seem so prepared, so aware of the possibility. Ten's waiting for anyone to go try and find some information in middle. Does he spot Forsaken? Oh, Ten's!
With the ego shout. It's beautifully done.
Here.
Just for a second, you can kind of forget it's 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You think, oh, it's, well, Zeken's having a big game, all good. And then you just occasionally get a Tens moment like that. Oh, Zeken, okay, no, he's got a spotlight back on him. All good, all good. Also noted the player in market there. The plant looking unfazed. I don't think there's going to be much to challenge. This round wasn't really going to be the highlight one. Managed to get that rifle, I think, off the body of Forsaken, so
yeah.
That's still in play, but
winnable.
With this Monyet, yes, a little bit deeper in, but
decent util, but a 3v5 nonetheless. And Sentinel's looking to play very active here in this mid lurk.
What?
So clean with it.
Finds Mindfreak. You got to feel like that seals the deal on this round. Monyet will find a consolation.
Get out. Oh, caught in the heels. Devi looking to do some damage.
Nggak mati anjing.
That's rough.
Dead, yeah.
The double headshot. Double digits found. Unfortunately, with this cleaner start from Sentinels in the second half, that 6-6 quickly becomes so concerning. Sentinels now, another buy round. You're on 11. You have to give that up because the finances aren't there.
Correct.
We had investment in the previous. Yes, the loss bonus will come into effect, but it doesn't bail you out of this sort of position.
No.
And it's been pretty clinical from Sentinels in the second half so far. PaperX a breather here because this is the one you really want to see them make a stand. But just look at the funds.
Yeah, look at the
I mean, Sentinels, yeah, already it's 7K, 5K, 7K stacked up. One off the lockdown. The Blade Storm, the TP, and the null command. I mean, even here, this is absolutely devastating to be facing off against this, and you must win buy round.
Yeah, it's
Forsaken's one away, sure, but
is that enough?
It doesn't stop the tsunami that's possible with these ultimates being available. I mean, John QT just needs to retrieve an orb. The null command can get Sentinels access towards the site, and I mean, even if you have the lockdown and the post plant,
there's so many options.
Yeah.
Looking like almost insurmountable odds, but we know that PaperX can somehow go around them. There is chance. It's just this has not gone the way they wanted. Maybe thinking they had a chance against a weaker Sentinels when Zeken not on his comfort, but look at him now, 23-8. Heartbreak for PaperX here, not getting any play
right there
towards the end of this game. Little set piece to start with, so if they can catch anyone here. No steps heard. No chance to bring into effect. Zeken not noted either, gets played in.
Still finds it.
Still gonna catch something.
I mean, the time is just a little bit off there with the Prowler as well. Zeken's allowed to reset.
find you.
Oh, does Forsaken go fact find out the buy
Anjing, namanya bacok.
And this is looking like it's a trap waiting there, shouldered. He's got to be careful. Does he get away? Going to pop the ult? Are they going to just go off this? I think they are. There is another player on the side, but look at that! Sassy's caught him. Do they know about Mon yet? They absolutely don't. There's still a chance. Can he hold this together? Can one man deny the entirety of Sentinel? Oh, is Zeka doing that to him? Devastating play.
Oh my god.
Warpath. Sentinel's going to get another here, surely. Mind Freak is already backing a little here. No avenue forward. Doors shut. CT is not in their control. Utility on the T-side approach. He's just got to drift away and face the fact that Sen will be at 11 rounds.
And Mindfree, the one with 1,100 credits, you really don't want him to lose this rifle.
And play hide and seek.
And with the trap play set up in the previous as well, a lot of this utility has been burnt up, so that repurchase is going to look even more uncomfortable. I'm not sure how much got invested, but Sassy creeping closer and closer here.
Mike. He's clearing everything. Sassy's just cleared wine. Oh, round wing, go away. Okay, all good. No one else
saving
close.
grace.
Yeah, and that's the most positive element of that last round. The fact they got to keep a rifle. Sentinels have looked so dominant here. This is scary for the map pool. This changes
I thought actually got caught on the utility here, but I think Zekken just swings as it ends at this second kill.
Oh!
Yeah. I mean, it looks outrageous from the other end.
Yeah,
but
it did.
I mean,
hey!
Zekken plays the timing perfectly.
Left hanging
to
gitu
catch
anjing.
something to open that round up. Not yet. Doesn't catch Celsius.
Revealing area.
Actually, that should just be the green light for Sentinels to hit
Yeah.
B here, yeah.
So much util, so much seen.
Has to anchor.
Good luck.
He's committed as well.
Going to spot a couple players here. They're going to know there's at least two towards CT early. Ult going to come through, TP taken. Dizzy's going to be sent. Zekken's still alive and breathing, but got to move. Can't make it worth it this time. Going to get pinned down. Something with the punish, but there's the answer right back. Tens and John QT in unison. Still a problem on the site though. Can Tens get out? He's got his TP. He's been caught. Monyet with a critical kill. Going to send the showstopper down. Paint shot
Ankle break,
follow,
anjing.
but it's the spike being left there. They're going to invest the lockdown. They're trying to fight for that spike and get it in hand. Execution. John QT on the drive-by. They're trying to stand and fight, but they can't deal with John QT.
Too greedy. Greedy.
Peel back the layers and Sentinels still look comfortable. In some disastrous scenarios, the flash play here to catch the
ngapain devnya, Cuk.
Like you said, execution style. It's just beautiful to watch.
Kayaknya sih rebahan sih Mang Laib.
Initially looked like he was going to have to solo anchor this. Another round. No response here from PaperX in the second half.
Ini 3-2 ini.
Just doesn't look pretty. Some ultimates to work with, but Sentinels.
Where the?
I don't know, but Monyet's 33 HP already.
Yeah, and again, so much shown early on. They're just going to continue this warpath straight towards the A site.
Mindfreak has to dump everything at the front door to try and slow things down, but it does nothing.
No. Floodgates are open, Mike. That plant's coming in. I don't know what can stop it now. Jens, what are you up to there? Thinking about something, but decides against it.
Flash in maybe from Zelsis, but he's got no flashes left.
It's a fight on three fronts here. CT, you got Tree, and you got the T side of it, but there's so much going on now. TP away, Forsaken swings the site, and now here comes the crunch. Where's Tens gone is the big question. Forsaken still fighting, still trying to do it. This is going to be on Tens. You've got to see Sassy buy time. He's got to try and play this fight. Oh, he plays so well, and there's no idea about Tens. Now,
what the?
13, Sen, claim map 2.
A photo finish here, clinical from Tens.
He's the chosen one for a reason, baby.
The second coming of Tens. Beautiful stuff. And a dominant second half performance here from Sentinels.
What a showing. You thought this was a weakness. You thought this was your big chance. Not yet. And now on the horizon, Mike, split. Horrifying prospect. This is now an uphill battle, and I want to watch it all.
Apa ini, Cok? Ya, ini belakang sini. Gak tau gue apaan. Woman. Iya, kita belum ada A ya, anjing lah. Ada A. Lupa aja belum ada A, bagus. Dealing ada bread. At Troy.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Life hands you bad lemons, try and make lemonade. Easy on the sugar cane, switch it to agave. Gave it all I had, love. I can't do agape. My conditions written out. Take it up with God, hey. You can pay me for my time, though. And it all on the high note. I don't like to say goodbye. Found out I'm probably Irish. Deep down, feeling down, hold a smile like it's August. Seeking answers, all I found is.
Apalagi ya, belum. Apalagi anjir. Groom. Yo, let's go. Ini gue kena copyright gak sih kalau muter lagu ini? Kita dulu sebelah dulu. Pada main ya. Iya dong, pada main ini. Ada up ini siapa lah? Bentar. Halo guys.
Utangina
mo.
Who win?
It's 2-0 Sentinels.
Oh my god.
You don't not watch it, Jan?
No.
Why?
Because we want to do the English practice.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Share screen mo again.
Wait,
Bang Live ya.
Ini ya, reading first ya.
Kita latihan bahasa Inggris dulu, Bang Live.
That's too much.
Latihan bahasa Inggris dulu. Ya, gue sambil live.
di practice test tuh, Kuko.
Yes. Reading first.
Oh no.
What's happened?
Where is he?
I don't know.
Wait, we start the right one, right? Simulation test.
Yep.
Wait, Ija is gone.
Tes.
Anjing kenceng banget suaranya.
Hey. I'm using my notebook work laptop. Okay. Let's go.
Let's go. Here.
Oh my god.
Let's go,
Still
guys.
watching. What anime is this? Oh, Jan. What anime is this?
Unlock.
Is it good?
It's good.
Very good, bro.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, this one, I know it. I've searched it.
Fucking Broly vibes.
It's been a long time since I watch anime, you know. This day I only watch hentai.
Oh my god, goddamn.
This anime is good.
Goddamn. Only watch hentai, bro. Let's go to the test, bro.
Ready or not?
Ready, right?
Go ready? Oh. Okay.
Let's go.
So, boys. So what's
Oh my god. This one.
Yeah.
Can you read it?
Wait.
Choose no more than 3 words from the text for each answer. Yeah. Quotes are given with it's obvious, no obligation.
What?
The first answer.
Hey, so how should we do it first? Explain. So we read it.
I'm doing it per question.
We run through it together or?
Reading together. How? How the first question is?
Through it together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we can tell our answer and the reason behind it.
Yes.
How come it's not obligation?
It's written on the first.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's not obligation. No, what?
Wait,
There's no
I'm not
obligation with.
reading it yet.
If you're looking for answers, you go for no obligation vote today. Independent online research has shown that 3 out of 5 over. So quotes are given with no obligation.
No obligation.
No obligation.
With stripes.
With spacing, no stripes.
Spacing?
Yeah.
But that's use stripe, oh?
It's just one word, but the question is different. As you can see, there is no such thing as no obligation to buy with stripe.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense in the sentence.
I see.
So it needs to be separated. Unlike seriously, all the reference, unlike many other currencies, the answer is
There's a tendency to
discriminate.
blah 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 refers to a certain age.
There is tendency to
discriminate.
Why discriminate?
Yeah, we
It
do not
says
against
like,
normative right.
unlike many other currencies,
Yes.
we do not
Right.
discriminate.
Yes.
Oh,
So
so this insurance doesn't do discrimination.
Yes, and the question is there is a tendency. tendency, it's most
Kuko.
people do that. Huh?
How do they will point or answer?
Automatically.
Yeah, based on
The
our
answer.
real answer. Yeah. So if
Is
you
there
miss,
any exact words?
Yes.
yes,
You have to do it
Oh wait,
exactly word per word.
what if let's say the answer is only one word, but we answer it with two words, and one of them are the exact correct one.
No, it's incorrect.
How
It's
do
wrong.
we
false.
point?
It's wrong.
It's
Oh,
incorrect.
okay.
Even if the
Yeah,
answer
okay,
is
okay.
discriminate and you write discriminates with S, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Mm,
You have
And
to write the exact answer.
yeah,
Those paying in blah 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 will not liable for interest.
okay.
By monthly. In monthly, what is it? Only in intersment. What the fuck is it? I can see it
Just paying.
in monthly. Blah blah blah. What is it? Monthly installments. Right? Is it right? Right?
Yes.
On the third paragraph, our policy is to give our
Just paying
customer
every
fair
month.
deal to their money. Hence, we will not charge interest if you choose to pay by monthly installments.
with S or no?
I think
With
so.
S.
With S.
With us.
With
Provision.
S.
Yeah. Provision of blah 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 will ensure you are not left without a means of transport.
Courtesy car.
What? How?
This one.
It's written there, yeah.
Yeah,
You will
but
be granted a courtesy car in the event of accident. On the
will
next
ensure no
sentence,
left
you
without.
can therefore, yeah,
What is provision mean?
sediakan,
Uh,
penyediaan, ya itu.
it's from provide.
Yes, so they will, yeah, it come from provide. They will
Provision
provide
will
courtesy car
ensure.
if you crash your car.
Okay, I see. To receive full benefit from the policy is required. To receive full benefit from the policy, blah 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 is required. Okay.
Is it this? Required 50 mile radius? No, no, no.
No.
No, it's in the first paragraph.
How?
Comprehensive insurance cover. To get the whole benefit kan.
Yeah.
So the whole sentence after comprehensive insurance cover is requiring comprehensive insurance cover.
The
Oh,
first
this is-
paragraph? Where is it?
Yeah.
No, the
Oh,
first sentence
the
in the
first
paragraph.
sentence.
So if you want to claim, you have to if you want to claim this, you have to have.
Oh, comprehensive insurance cover. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, PS looking good in Split.
Dude. 50.
Hospitalization.
Hospitalization.
Yeah.
Should blah 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 be required. Make an
Hospitalization is
Yeah. If
Wait.
if
I
also
want
is
to
similar.
ask the previous question.
Yes.
So it is not from the no upper age limit section. Statistically, all older drivers have fewer accidents. So we believe older drivers should be rewarded and not penalized by car insurance policies.
Yeah.
The words not penalized, is it means full benefit? So the
This
car
one?
insurance policies, yeah. So the car insurance policies will not be reduced by anything by the penalty. Does
Oh,
that
no.
mean full
I
benefit?
think it doesn't mean that. It means that even though the other people have fewer accidents, so they actually don't need car insurance policy. They have to pay the same price with the younger age that have more accidents. It's that,
Okay.
yeah. So the UK car insurance thinks this is a discrimination against
That's a
other
bigger issue
people
though. Sarsi
because they
finding
have fewer
something early on
accidents, but they pay the same insurance cost as with younger people.
very PaperX approach to readdress the extremity in the trade out may not be enough unless Forsaken over delivers.
Okay.
Right, that's
Flash doesn't catch though.
Fair enough.
Pillar.
And
next here.
how
Forsaken's got a fair fight.
hospitalization
Tens goes down with
is
45
written.
HP, he's got support. But
Is
Zelsis
it using
isolates him again.
Z
Yes,
hospitalization?
Z. It depends on the American English or UK English.
This one here is with S.
Yes.
So what is this UK English?
Yes, more like
Yeah, I think so. I also think from
UK and Australia.
UK and Australia.
Okay.
Gorgeous. He's expecting the flank.
Claimants are entitled to a maximum 100 after breakdown. Should. Oh yeah, the last
Time to do it, yes, but
sentence you can go
Sentinels to set up in a very, very
What
comfortable
arise?
position.
What should be
Spy
arise?
camp should be indicative now of
An
John
emergency.
repositions Elsis. Again, the one to seal the deal.
Second, on the sentence, second to last sentence. In the event of emergency,
in the event of an emergency.
but because we only have maximum 3 words per answer,
Close enough.
Where is it?
Zelsis up to 8 in this game.
second to last paragraph,
Doing wonders.
you can
So you
claim
can
up to
claim
100
this
pounds.
if there is an emergency. So we can claim this.
Available for Sentinels, but
Should
Sure.
an emergency arise.
second decent progress
Oh.
already.
Wait. Home service is also included. So is it about the emergency or about the 25 miles?
A gap in mid. Clearing all this
I
space once
think if
again.
you
Sassy actually finds over the trail.
write down 25 miles rise,
Can he get out of this?
it's not fit in the sentence.
In my opinion, we can claim the 100, right? We can claim the 100 after a breakdown. But if the 25 miles is just what do you say? Terms and condition when you have a breakdown, when you have an emergency. So if there is an emergency and you are within the 25 miles from home, you can claim this, right?
HP is going to be tricky for
See,
More than 25 miles, sorry.
Plays in John QT. Does Forsaken get a chance at this?
Yes.
He knows that Sarsi is on the
So
side.
I
Down by
think
Pillar.
an emergency
What can
rest
Forsaken do?
is
Toying with time. You can see the readjust from Sarsi.
my best option.
Forsaken has no idea.
I have
So
no.
the
Okay.
More impact from the man. Good work there. But
Yeah.
PaperX considering the purchase.
The answer is should have an emergency.
Should an emergency arrives, yeah, rise.
Without using have.
Without have
Should have an.
Something trying to backstab this play up mid.
Thing, it's not the right word.
Sentinels no
Not the
fear.
right word.
Emergency is more like occur, not have, right?
Bladestorm online now for
No, but
something. All the way from the
it can,
showstopper.
I have an emergency. It's right, but I think the grammar it's wrong. It's wrong.
I mean, how much do PaperX invest to really dislodge?
I don't know
John
why,
QT
but
from his
it
position?
just doesn't fit.
He's commanding
Or
so much of
is it an
PaperX.
emergency or a breakdown arise?
Already from Forsaken as well, looking towards middle. John QT is such a nuisance
Oh,
of a player.
the words become more stranger.
Three.
Okay, so I think each one of us should
Oh,
do
try.
the test.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we have different answer, just write your answer there so we can see which one is right.
Slow burn here for Sentinels.
Or actually, we can see the result, right? It's okay if we just do it.
But you see another answer.
Yeah.
Another question.
Yeah, maybe we can do the calculation. We write our own answer, and then we check it after we do the test.
The spike is back in hand though. Tens
Okay.
yet to really make his
It's fine.
mark in this
So if
map.
you have different answer, you can write it down.
And the map is treacherous. PaperX have good control across it.
I think my answer is an emergency. If you guys have different answer,
No damage taken.
I'll try a breakdown.
Down. Trying to toy with it.
I'm going 5 minutes AFK. I want to take some shit.
Yeah, only 10 seconds left. You had to try and make a move here.
We wait or we continue?
For PaperX. There'll be 3
events
ultimates
fine.
on their
We
backs
wait.
as well. Timing a
Nah,
little
selesai dulu aja by funding our.
Already is fine. Fine.
Nilai tanggung.
Gatal.
Apa lagi?
By phoning our blah blah blah, you can receive a quote by phoning.
UK best team.
Yeah, UK best team.
With stripe.
What the fuck, you copy that?
Malaysia.
This one is so, this one is so fucked up, bro.
Hey, can I zoom out? No, it's okay.
Hey, sorry, zoom out. It's okay.
Can
Hey,
you-
additional cost. Can you zoom in one more time? I can. Yeah, it's right. I can see the letter.
The second it slips away.
Art exhibition, Harry Potter, blah, blah, blah. Which have additional cost.
Hey, wait, Ija.
Wait, Ija. Okay,
Will it or not?
I will watch Valorant then.
And I did see a sign for Sliggy as well, so I mean...
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I've seen Judges, Sliggies, and Buckies, so maybe it'll make something of it.
The crowd will get what they want here, at least with Bucky. I hate that he's reintroducing this weapon.
Yeah, no, it's back. It's back.
And he finds value with it as
He
well.
does. And look at what he did on Lotus. It's so good.
Problem here, because there's 2 isolated individuals on the side of PaperX.
Yeah, this
One yet respecting this now.
Ooh. Okay. Not having the chance to close in on this yet. Long rotation. Paranoia not going to find purchase. And neither does the ult on the other side. Monyet did invest his as well.
Back-to-back roses. Yep. Need to come up. Apply a little further pressure onto Zeka, but Mindfreak getting curious.
Oh, Mindfreak, this is so dangerous. Against this sort of buyer, rifle falling into hands. They had no idea about Tens. Tens gets played in. That's one. Monyet on the run as well. He doesn't want to get too close. The standard punch comes down. Sentinels making this dangerous.
What the fuck?
The rifle, Sussy on the site. It's a 2v2. Something takes a glance and he takes a bullet. Forsaken dives in. Perfect shot on Sussy. But Tens for 1v2. Not today. PaperX weather the storm.
Utility just not connecting for Sentinels here. Paranoia gets sent through. PaperX wise to it. The awareness that maybe there's going to be a little pop